everybody? What is going on? Brilly, everybody. Brilly, diehard Giants fan. Huge shout out to diehard Giants fan. Number one, thank you for the chair, sir. I cannot thank you enough. My man got me a chair, and to show that he got me the chair, if you didn't see the community notes, I'd like to say, diehard Giants fan, thank you for the super sticker. Brilly, my good man. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Whee! Look at that! Diehard Giants fan, you are the man, sir. Thank you very much. What's going on, everybody? Diehard Giants fans in the house, New York for life, sports expert, Bradley, football talk, Blinky, Scott Robinson, Nick DeWick, Mike Marina, Alex Sports, Faye Lee, Danny Alabrandi. What's going on, sir? Thank you guys for being here. It's not the same now. Andrew Christopher, Brandon Rogers, what's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Arkham Ward Gaming, what's going on? KP, Mr. Mini Guy, what is going on, everybody? Patrick Vernice, what's up? Delano, shout out to you, sir. Cash out Tyler, what's up, buddy? Yes, I miss doing Lakers streams, my man. Hannah Brown, Tulsa Time, what is going on? Bobby, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my man. Thank you for joining this stream, and I hope you're staying safe over there in Boston. Andrew Bontempo, what's up? Kenny Erickson, Jameer Harrell, how you doing? Midwest Sports, James Hamilton, Blue Jackets Talk, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Mohamedou Silla, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Sadan Smith, Mile Madness. Been a while since I've seen you, man. How you doing? Rudy T in the house. Quentin Nichols. How you guys doing? Nathan Bashom. You guys new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't done so, hit the like. And Brilly, everybody. John Delento, what's going on, my man? PR52 says, go Eagles. I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And hope you had a great Monday. Do I go live at 10 so you can say on a half hour later? It depends, KP. Gabriel Spunnell, what's going on? Omkar, how you doing? Christopher Taylor, what's up, guys? Nicholas McCaslin, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. KBO will be Wednesday, obviously not tomorrow, because streaming Monday night. Obviously, if I stream till 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to get 4.5 hours of sleep. So, we have to preserve that. So, pretty much the week schedules. I live stream tonight. I do the KBO on Wednesday morning. I do the KBO on Friday morning. Then we're going to have the Giants Roundtable on this channel Friday evening. That is the schedule for this week. What's going on? Very nice, Bob. Yes, we did too. I don't really know what the hell we reopened here, but we did start reopening stuff as well. Taylor, what's going on, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Melly Mel, the hub, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Cody Collins, what's up? Taylor, I loved that whole Last Dance documentary. I thought that was great. That was actually the first time that I watched it live. Normally, I waited till the next day so I didn't have to watch commercials, but I was like, I can't. I was upstairs at 9 o'clock. Wife and son were sleeping. I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch this now. I'm just going to watch it now. So I really liked it. I thought it was awesome. Jake Luan, what's going on? Andrew, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Got on my motorcycle, no crutch. Oh, geez. I hope you're okay, man. That's awful. 5280 madness. Trucker Tim, what's up? Siddha Shahi, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Anonymous is in the house. I hope so, Cash Out Tyler. I hope they're back soon. Daniel Barry, what's up? Rock Lee. Goose is my first ever member, if I'm not mistaken. He's one of them. I can't remember exactly who the first one, but I think Goose was my first member. Yeah, you guys you haven't shown Goose some love. You show that channel some love. Him and Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, two of my favorite guys on YouTube. They both grind a ton. They both put in a lot of work. And they're both awesome guys. So if you guys are not subscribed to Goose Sports and Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk, do yourself a favor. Show those channels some loves. My man Afghanistan's in the house. What's up, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, I heard Quentin Dunbar was innocent. Gary Gaston, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Emmanuel Mojica, going to buy my Giants game tickets this Friday. I hope that you can get there. Hope we can do it. Hope we can do it. I hope that we're allowed in the stadium. That would be awesome if we were. Jesse Bryan. How can I be the man when you're the man? What's going on there, Giants Nation? Terry Bogard. It's all good, man. You ain't got to apologize for not being an Uncle Lou's stream. It gets busy. I'm not in there every morning. Most mornings I am, though. Baker's innocent. I hope he is. Bears, Cubs, Canes. What's going on, my man? How you doing, Bears? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Zach Schmidt's in the house. What's up? Online Big Blue Sports Entertainment. What's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. There's another one you guys got to check out if you've not checked out his channel. Does a great job over there with Giants content, so make sure you guys subscribe to him as well. James Hamilton. Yeah, I hope Deandre Baker is. I hope he's innocent, and I want the Giants, like I said, slobbing my broccoli. Rob, how can I be the woman when you're the woman? Thank you for joining the stream, Rob. I appreciate it. I don't want the Giants to give up on DeAndre Baker. Listen, man, I understand. Listen, it's a stupid thing. Whether innocent or not, don't put yourself in that situation. I get it. But again, the guy's young. I'd like to see them give him another chance. He's too young. I don't know what to say. It's a tough situation, man. This guy obviously last year had a terrible year as a teammate. Fell asleep in meetings, didn't know the playbook. He's not showing up for virtual meetings. I don't want to say he's a lost cause. I mean, he's still a kid, but he's not doing himself any favors, So he's a person who scouted Donovan Mitchell and Gobert. Awesome. Hopefully whoever this guy scouts doesn't get the COVID stuff. But I was watching Knicks Fan TV, so I did see the assistant GM that they hired. But I do. Is LeBron going to the Knicks? No, LeBron will never go to the Knicks. LeBron had his opportunity to go to the Garden, and he chose South Beach instead. And I don't blame him. I mean, listen, LeBron wanted to win championships. You want to win championships, you're not going to the Knicks right now. It's just the way it is. We're awful. It's why it's so hard to get free agents over here. It's why it's hard to get big-name free agents. It's why we miss out on guys like Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. And we end up with Julius Randle because nobody wants to play here. It's just how it is, man. As soon as this blows over, I'm bringing a bottle of Macallan 12 to New York. We're going to wear it at Bobby, my man. That sounds good to me, although I can't drink the scotch like that anymore. But you're the man. I would love to meet Bobby. That's one of the guys I want to meet, man. Mike Marita, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. Brilly, man. $5 super chat. He says, I was too young to watch MJ live, so The Last Dance was incredible to watch. Jordan the GOAT. No question. Oh, trust me, if you saw him play, Mike, he was phenomenal. And I hated him. I hated Jordan. He always beat my Knicks. Always. He knocked us out in 89, 91, 92, 93, 96. You get a little sick and tired of getting beat by Michael Jordan, 5 times in a 7-year span. It was pretty ridiculous. And we didn't get beat in 94 or 95 by him because he wasn't there. It's that simple. I know, me too, Dire Giants fan. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that DeAndre Baker would break out this season. I picked him to turn it around, and he certainly hasn't got off to a good start. Let's put it that way. Definitely could be doing better. Matt Chinnery, what's going on, man? I am not a Lakers fan. I'm actually a Knicks fan. Big Knicks fan. But I stream all the Laker games because they play at 10:30, and I love streaming basketball games. I love calling basketball games, and quite frankly, a lot of people actually depend on me to let them know what's going on with the basketball games. So it kind of has a life of its own now. And the Laker dog will be here for the foreseeable future. You know what I mean? Can you do a video on MLB coming back? Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that, Kevin. People aren't really interested in the entire Major League Baseball thing. If I do any baseball content here, it's Yankee stuff. That's it. I do Yankee content, but as far as broad Major League Baseball, no one's really going to be interested in that, unfortunately. OGR Sportsman, thank you for the super chat, my man. Really appreciate it. He says, my man, thanks for popping in and showing support. No, I'm going to support you guys as much as I can. I love that you and Sports Reaction are working together. I think you guys do a great job over there. I'm trying to help you guys get that thing off the ground and get a good audience because I think you guys do a great job. So, any way I can help you guys, I'm going to. What's my expectations for Golden Tate? I think Tate will have a decent year, Patrick. I mean, I don't expect him to set the world on fire, but I definitely think that I think that he can contribute. I mean, he's still a solid player, and he's a great blocker. on top of everything. So I like that. Chip Kelly, what's going on, feller? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it very, very much. Indeed, I played basketball but never used to watch it, but I do now. Knicks fan here. Oh, God, the Knicks are... they're almost impossible to watch. Nah, man, I appreciate you, OGR. So, like I said, my pleasure. Yeah, I can't say I never missed a Yankee game. There's 162 of them, and I'm going to miss one now and again. I try not to, but I'm going to. Todd Contino, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Twins and Samsung Lions, good. I know a lot of people like the LG Twins. Which is good. Jay Fed, what's going on? He says, happy Victoria Day from Canada. Well, happy Victoria Day to you, my friend up north. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it very, very much. Butcher's Block of Patriots talk incredible day. Yeah, Bobby's a Boston fan, but I love him anyway. Not that I dislike the Patriots. I don't. I've never understood why people say, Baddog, how do you not dislike the Patriots? You're a New York guy, but the Patriots aren't the Giants' rival. They're the Jets' rival. Stinky Fingertips, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly. I really appreciate that. Baker's lawyer. This scared him straight. You buying it? I got to see it to believe it, but you know what, Stinky Fingertips? I hope for DeAndre Baker's sake, for the Giants' sake, I hope it did. He is so talented. And I don't want the Giants to give up on that first-round talent. There's a reason they traded up to get him. And you know what? Something like this really could. Like I said, he's young. He's got $10 million. I never had $10 million in my life. I never will have $10 million in my life, okay? Unless I hit the lottery and I never play it. So that's not going to happen. Unless I have some rich relative that I don't know about that passes away and leaves me everything. I will never have $10 million in my life. But I can tell you this. When I was 22 years old, I did a lot of stupid things too. And I did not have that kind of money. So I'm hoping that it does scare him straight. I'm hoping that he gets his head on straight. And I'm hoping that he contributes to helping the Giants win. Trisha K, what's going on? Anthony Barker, thank you for joining the stream. I did not hear about that. Bolda FIFA says, spike that like. What's going on, Bolda FIFA? Thank you for joining the stream. Sam Bell is in the house. Alan Iverson, one of my favorite players of all time, AI. Uncle Pizzle, my buddy from the UK over there, 3 o'clock in the morning, hanging out with me, usually there on the Lakers streams. Hopefully we have Lakers again, Uncle Pizzle. That would be nice. Cowboys Longhorns, what's going on, my man? I'm about to get my wife to your boot camp because she has gained 200 pounds. Chip Kelly's always talking about the girth of his wife. Maybe you'll get an offer from FS1 to get you. Yeah, that'll never happen, Nicholas. One could dream. How many times you see the young... Yeah, I know, Bobby. It happens, which stinks. I'm buying the Scared Straight story because he's never been in trouble before. 2 nights in jail. No, I'm hoping. So, New York for Life, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it so much. Brilly. My good man says, wish me luck. I'm about to drive from Buffalo to Portland. Damn, are you a truck driver, New York for Life? I forget if you are a truck driver or not, but I think you were. So stay safe. That is a long drive. My father, God rest his soul, used to be a long-haul truck driver. So I know that grind. I've always said to my dad, number one, I said, I don't know how you handle that 53-foot trailer. I could never figure that out, how my dad could back that thing up on a dime and back it down a narrow alley, into the back part of a warehouse or something. I never understood how he did that and how he dealt with all the people on the road. My father, like I said, God rest his soul, never had an accident. Drove over 1 million miles without an incident. So my dad was really good at that. That's a dangerous profession. So I always have a lot of respect for them long-haul truck drivers, man. That's not easy. What's going on, Cincinnati kid? Harry Adams, thank you guys for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Giants will dominate the NFC East in 2 years. God football talk. I hope you're right. Marlon Jackson, what's up, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. The last dance should be the New England Patriots, says Robert Schmidt. Maybe they'll do one. I did spin around, Alex. I spun around a couple times already. I'm doing good, Marlon. I hope you're doing well as well. Baddog, running out of toilet paper because my wife is... Chip, that's hilarious. Chip is a funny feller. That's funny. Sarcone, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. I appreciate it. KP, yeah, my dad passed away. It'd be 5 years ago, July, which is crazy that it's been that long. It was a heart attack. He was young. He was only 60, just turned 61. So it's out of the blue, it happened. Chip's always making fun of his wife. But again, huge shout out to diehard Giants fan. I can't tell you how comfortable this chair is compared to that rock hard chair that I was sitting on forever. It's killing me. Uncle Lou, Brilly. Thank you for the super chat. If you guys haven't subscribed to Uncle Lou, and again, he says this about me, I say this about him. I don't just give anybody compliments. I don't. I'm not a guy that just gives backhanded compliments to get them. You guys want any college news, any questions on your own college team, especially if you're a Georgia Bulldogs fan, that's the best college video maker on YouTube, Uncle Lou. Best college video maker on YouTube. He and BVD do a great morning show Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. I think Uncle Lou goes on Uncle Lou After Dark. I believe that starts at 10 on Tuesday and Thursday nights. And then BVD, I don't know when BVD streams. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday maybe? I love those guys. They do a phenomenal job. Sub up Uncle Lou if you have not. He says, stand-up guy dragging a little guy with you on your way up. No, man, I'm happy that we worked it out, man. I don't want to beef with Giants fans. I'm glad that it worked out, Uncle Lou. But big shout out to Uncle Lou, man. Just like I said, does a great job, and it's one of my favorite video makers on YouTube, without a doubt. Has been for years. Just a phenomenal video maker. Just a really high quality product. Like I said, the guy knows his stuff. You can tell that he works on it, and he just does a really good job. Trust me. He's your GOAT because Magic and Shaq will always be number one. Well, I mean, no, he's not my GOAT right now, Uncle Pizzle. Jordan's always been the GOAT to me. We went long before The Last Dance. But what I was going to say, Sarah, how you doing, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Chris Leone, what's going on? Thank you for being in New York Sports Hub. Connor Burke, thank you guys for joining the stream. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the last one. The last part, I don't know how many of you guys saw parts 9 and 10 of this Last Dance thing. So, if you've been watching it, you know that Kenny Mayne, they take his video from like 1998-ish, and they, green screen his mouth, and they have him talking about the 10-part series that the Bulls are going to do, saying in 22 years they're going to make a thing. So it looks like he was predicting the future. Last night they had younger Keith Olbermann doing the same thing for the Lakers. So I wonder if there's a Lakers one in the works. I wonder if that's possible, that there is a Lakers one in the works for Kobe, Shaq, and Phil Jackson, because they've mentioned it. He mentioned that, something about the Lakers, so wonder if they're working on it. Sarah Small, thank you so much for the super chat, my lady. Brilly, I really appreciate it. Have you got your new chair? Love The Last Dance. Sarah, this will answer your question. Whee! I did. Much more comfortable. This ain't killing my back like the other one. So now when I do my 24-hour stream in 4 months, I wondered if I should push that up. I'm on vacation. Nah, I won't do that. Nothing to stream, man. That's what would kill me, man. Joey F., how you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Gabriel, what's going on? John Larson's in the house. Your delivery driver, independent contractor. My goal is to work in each and every town before my 20s. Oh, you're young. D Wins, what's up, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, that's the one thing about the 24-hour stream. I might fall asleep in this chair. Yeah, like I said, it ain't going to kill my back. On a scale of 1 size of Saquon's thighs, how comfortable is that chair? This is pretty close to Saquon's thighs. When you've been sitting in a hard wooden kitchen chair for better part of 2 years, and somebody's kind enough to get you an office chair, it's an amazing difference. It's like walking on a cloud. Mike Caruso, thank you for thank you for the super chat. Brilly, can I see your lovely feet soles? I want your feet, please. You know whose feet you want, Mike? You want Philly 500's feet. Philly 500's got, he always talks about how my feet are ugly. Philly 500's got the ugliest feet you've ever seen in your life. Now, of course, Philly drinks a lot of, Mountain Dew Code Red. I don't know when the last time Philly actually saw his feet. Of course, he don't look at his own feet, but they're hideous. Let me tell you. I have pictures, and they're terrible. Saquon is the thickest running back in the league. Yeah, he's jacked. Baddog would like to, of course I would like the Giants to go 13-3, Terry. Don't see it happening, but I would love it. I would love to see it happen. No doubt about that. I don't know what it is, but Uncle Lou really likes my YouTube name because he likes the contradiction that it is. Because as he says, if you're taking a college course, 101 is basic. See, so any course that's a 101 course is a basic course. So you're not an expert. Like a 412, that's an expert course. So you're calling yourself an expert, but you got 101 after it. See, so a 101 course is not an expert, and that's why he likes your name. It's a contradiction. That's why he likes it. Your back is the most important. Yes. Yeah, this is true, Sarah. Trust me, I've thrown my back out a couple times. It is paralyzing. Like, it is debilitating. Philly 500 does have 11 toes on each foot, Rogue Dog. Each foot. I never see Philly 500 on my streams anymore. What the hell is he doing? What's going on, MILF man? Thank you for joining the stream. What's my biggest memory from the 2008 Super Bowl win? Oh, God, there's a ton of them. D-Fox, what's going on? But obviously the Tyree catch. I think that's everybody's memory from that, Sounds amazing, Uncle Pizzle. Could Daniel Jones be an MVP? He could. I hope that he is. I hope that he is a future MVP. I definitely would love to see him do that. How did Kenny Mayne predict all those? Yeah, because he's smart. He didn't predict that, KP. That's sort of them trick photography things that they can do nowadays. They put the fake mouth on his face, and they just have him say it now. Uncle Lou was in here. I don't know if he still is, Sam Bell, but yes, Uncle Lou swung in real quick. Philly fan since 94. What's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Is it bad to wear a Jordan jersey for a Knicks fan? No. I don't see why it is. I have a LeBron James jersey from his rookie season on the Cavs, which tells you how much I love LeBron James. I just don't think he's as good as Jordan. That's all. Green Eyes, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm excited for McKinney, man. I love the McKinney pick, so I'm definitely excited for that. Uncle Lou is always here. Uncle Lou always here. What show is that from? Michael Sachs Jr., what's going on, my Saints fan? Thank you for joining the stream. Do you think Odell should have not been traded? No, I wanted Odell traded in bold defeat. I actually have a video from 2008 before the season started. 2018 before the season started, talking about how the Giants traded Odell Beckham. You look at that video. My video says Odell Beckham, trade him. And if you look at that video, you can see how much weight I've lost because my face was so much fatter in that video. I think I've lost 47 pounds since that video. I look like a whole new person. They're making a new Scarface video. It doesn't surprise me. Since that kid, they can't think of anything, so they remake everything. Uncle Lou, he should start by looking in the grass, Rogue Dog. That's where he should start. Me neither, Football Talk. It should be great. It should be great, without a doubt. Actually, the video I did about trading Odell Beckham, I actually say right in the video they should trade him to Cleveland. This is from March of 2018. I said that the Giants should trade him to Cleveland. That was good predicting by Bad. That was like the Kenny Mayne stuff. Zach Schmidt, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, man. I really appreciate it. $5 super chat. He says, Bad Dog, I ordered a stainless steel water bottle. I'm going to have to bleach it 3 times because it was made in China. Yes, you should definitely bleach any water bottle. I don't care where it's coming from. You should do it. You should bleach it. Mike Caruso, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly, my good man. One more question. Can you shout out the boys, Don Cheech, and can I see your feet? Toogles. What are feet? What are feet Toogles? Shout out to Don Cheech. I told you should ask Philly 500. Philly 500 loves feet. Philly 500 has a wicked foot fetish. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a man, a woman, a goat, a hippo, a mouse, a bat. Philly 500 loves feet. As a matter of fact, I heard that he has a room in his house, like a shrine dedicated to nothing but feet. He has foot pictures everywhere on one wall. This is what I've heard. He loves feet with a passion. So if you ever get a picture of your foot, send it to him on Twitter. He loves feet. It's like his favorite thing in the world. What's going on, Big Blue Elo? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. I appreciate it. Giants Alliance, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Matthew Donnelly, what's going on? You're not late. You're here. Never late. Don't ever apologize for not being here when I start or missing a stream, guys. Life happens. You don't ever need to apologize for that. Crispy, what's up, man? I'm in the house, so workout was harder than expected. No, that's all right. That's what it should be. Lenny Cruis, yes, they do. They do love feet. Cheese Whiz. I remember the Cheese Whiz back in the day. That was one of my favorite things growing up as a kid. Cheese Whiz and crackers. The good Cheese Whiz, not the stuff in a can, but the bottled Cheese Whiz. That was really good stuff. You know, the Giants moves before they do. You should be their GM. No, I really did, though. That was funny. That a lot of times I predict stuff, it doesn't come true, but that one actually did. Bet you Philly 500 spends. I'm sure he does, Road Dog. I'm sure he does. I am sure that he does. Hit that like button, says Matthew Donnelly. Get to 100 likes. Yeah, guys, we're at 80, so if you could hit that thumbs up, that'd be awesome. Saquon will definitely have a monster season. I hope so. You love cheese. I hear you. I'm going to go Dexter Lawrence, Giants Alliance. I love D-Law. I liked Dexter Lawrence coming out of Clemson. I wanted the Giants to draft Dexter Lawrence. I thought maybe 17 was a little early, but he was I wanted him and DeAndre Baker in the draft. And Josh Allen. Those are three guys that I wanted. Of course, we ended up with Daniel Jones, and I blew a gasket, but I did want the other two guys, and hopefully, like I said, Baker gets himself together. He's innocent, and we can just move forward. Papa Chulo Chad, what's going on? Who leads the team in sacks? I'm going to go Kyler Fackrell, of all people. Kyler Fackrell in that Marcus Golden role. King Andy, what's going on? Yeah, Giants Lions. I love Dexter Lawrence. Love him. You want Greedy Williams over Baker? Yeah, I wanted DeAndre Baker. I can't lie. I mean, I thought Baker was going 14 to the Falcons, and he ended up going to the Giants. I just, we took Andrew Thomas too. Okay, so let's hope these guys from Georgia work out, because it doesn't seem like they have so far. Lorenzo Carter had a little bit of a bad year last year. DeAndre Baker's got this whole legal thing, and he's falling asleep at meetings. And now we got Andrew Thomas, so let's hope that he pans out. So we take a player from Georgia every year. That's what it seems like we do. What's going on there? Abdul is Batman. Should have had 30 dropped interceptions. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Tom Tamp, what's up, my man? He says, I'm an Eagle fan, but I love your content. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that very much, brother. Appreciate it very much. Maybe we'll get a Bobby Boucher type. That would be great. We get Bobby Boucher in there. Andrew Thomas is a stud. I hope so, man. He should be. Yep, I agree, Crispy. I definitely agree. In your opinion, should Parrott start the season? I don't think Parrott's going to start. I think that Parrott will start by the end of the year, but I think he's a little raw yet. They've signed Cam Fleming. I think Solder and Fleming will play right tackle to begin the year. Thomas will be a left tackle, and then I think that you're going to see Matt Parrott in there near the end of the year. We'll see exactly what we do with this offensive line. If the other guys are playing well, then Parrott will just be there for depth and probably start next year after they cut Solder. Philly 500 is too busy trolling Mark Holmes. That's true. He has been trolling Mark Holmes. I think he's been asking for pictures of Mark Holmes' feet, because what Philly 500 does is he likes to collect pictures of YouTube video makers' feet. And trying to get a picture of Mark Holmes' feet is like buying a Jordan rookie for your collection. So he's trying to get the elusive picture of Mark Holmes' feet to add to his shrine in his house. Kid Blue, what's going on? Thank you for joining this stream. I appreciate it. There's another great channel. He'll be on the panel on Friday night on the channel. Unlike Big Blue Sports, under 8 sacks. This over under 8 sacks for Zemenis. Oh, that's really tough because I'm going to go. I don't know how much he's going to play. I want him to be over. I mean, let's face it. I'm going to say he's just under it. I'm going to say he gets like 6.5, 7 sacks. He's going to be close. I don't think he'll have 9 sacks. So I think that he'll be a little bit under. How do you feel about the experts saying the Giants are in the basement of the NFL? That's just what they do, Cheese Whiz. And like I said, until the Giants change things around, you can't really get mad at the media. We stink. They love needling us. And why not? We're not good. We're not good. Dennis Wilson, what's up, my man? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Appreciate it very much. Feed Zeke, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, the Giants do stink right lately. No doubt about that. Yeah, I would take it too. Online Big Blue, no doubt about that. I would take the 7.5 sacks. I thought I was tipping when I joined the stream. All I hear is Baddog. If you have a chance to send him pictures of your feet on Twitter. Yes, make sure you send Philly 500 pictures of your feet on Twitter. He loves feet. He loves feet. Gangrene David, how you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. 9 likes away. Make it happen. 100 likes. Make it happen. Alex Sports, what's up? Shane Lemieux could start immediately if he goes to center, for the simple fact that our center position is not good at all. How many games will the Bengals win? I'm going to give them 4 wins this year. Do I think Jones is a dark horse for MVP? I think Kyler Murray's a dark horse for MVP. I'm not going to give Jones that quite yet, Crispy, because I just don't think the Giants are going to be good enough for him to win the MVP this season. Now, if the Giants do somehow win this division, if the Giants say the Giants finish with a record of 9-7 or 10-6, I think a big reason for that will be Daniel Jones, and he has a chance. But he'd have to have a phenomenal season to win MVP. You know, because your favorite's going to be Pat Mahomes again, or Lamar Jackson. I would think. Your girlfriend says your feet are gorgeous. Well, I bet they are, Kid Blue. A Philly 500 would love a picture of them. I'm sure. I had to buy 5 more beds because my wife's been breaking it. I tell you, Chip, we got to put your wife on a diet, feller, because sounds like she is girthy. LeVar, what's going on? Do you think our O-line can play the same level as the 2016 team? Well, the O-line didn't play great in 2016. Our defense played great, but we were like 26th in total offense. We were not a good offensive team in 2016 at all. We won because of defense and because of a very weak schedule. So, I would like to see the line play a lot better. Yeah, Giants, Lions, that's the thing. And that's the one thing about Andrew Thomas. He's also a great run blocker. So I expect Saquon to have a season like he did his rookie year, where he has over 2,000 yards from scrimmage, if he stays healthy. Nick Gates could be a good center too. Yeah, Edmund, he's never played center, but obviously he might have a shot at that as well. There you go, Kid Blue. He says I was the 100th, like my man. Daniel Jones' the biggest steal of the 2019 draft. I don't know about that. We picked him 6th. It's hard to steal a guy 6th overall. What's little Baddog up to? He's up to about 3'4". No, he's upstairs sleeping. Actually, I think he's taller than 3'4". My kid is tall. My kid is getting tall. I swear to God, he grows every day. Everyone always says that we had Saquon 2016, but yeah, I don't know how he would have done. Thoughts on Shane Lemieux and line? Hey, listen, I think that Lemieux could be part of this team sooner than later. Harrison Jolly and Stinky Fingertips, thank you guys for the $2 super chats. Brilly to you both. Harrison Jolly says, what is good my man had to donate to my guy? I appreciate that very much. Thank you, sir. You didn't have to, but you did. I appreciate it, my man. Better odds than MVP, Jones or Barkley? Yeah. Well, usually a quarterback wins it, right? But I would say Barkley, because I think that we are going to use Barkley a lot this year, Sticky Fingertips. I think that Barkley is going to be the focus of this offense. You bring in a Parrott, you bring in a Lemieux, you bring in Andrew Thomas. Those guys are all good run blockers, and I think that's why we have them all. Just watched up to 456. You were a genius, but we knew that. I wouldn't go that far. Still get them and didn't get that trade value you made sense out of regarding. Yeah, I thought that maybe we could get Cleveland's first pick or their 4th pick overall in the draft. But, I mean, he did get a 1st and a 3rd. And considering what, the Texans got for Hopkins and what the Steelers got for Antonio Brown before he completely went batshit crazy. I thought the Giants did get good value for Odell Beckham. But yeah, I said that the Giants could have got Nick Chubb in the second round instead of going after Saquon Barkley. I did mention that because I liked Nick Chubb a lot. Another Georgia player. Joel EF, really, my man. Peppers and McKinney, fire, absolutely. Roundtable is going to be Friday. Sports expert. Usually on my channel, it's on Fridays. Jones 40 touchdowns. I'll sign up for that right now. Hub says, I called it today. Saquon's going to be in the MVP race, but won't get the award because he's a running back and not a quarterback. What do you think? I think that quarterbacks definitely have the advantage to doing that, the Hub. Definitely. Yep, I got McKinney winning Defense Rookie of the Year. I think I said that too, if I'm not mistaken. No, I said he'd make the Pro Bowl as Rookie Year. Sports expert, I'm trying. I don't know. I have to hear back from Chris on if Rover was going to sit out or not. He was going to ask Rover if Pizzle could take his place. So I'm just waiting to hear back. I would like to get Cop Pizzle on it, but I got to see who we can remove, take off a week and put Cop in his place. Giants have an offensive player win the MVP in the last 57 years. That's crazy. Well, yeah, I mean, the only MVP I can remember Giants winner was Taylor in '86. We haven't had anybody win the MVP since then, right? Online Big Blue Sports. I don't think any Giants won an MVP in my lifetime, honestly, except for LT. How old is my son? He just turned 3, Joey. He just turned 3 last month. Do you think money? No, I just think Antonio Brown's got that CTE. You wish you never traded Odell Beckham? A lot of guys are in that boat, Edwin. I understand the argument. Baddog wife almost shot me in the leg because there's not enough food for her. You know what you got to do, Chip? You got to break into a grocery store after hours and just let her go ham. We need another wide receiver. Yeah, Louis, maybe. I mean, we did good in the undrafted free agent market. Victor Benjamin, Austin Mack. I don't know what Rice and John is going to do, but those two kids from Ohio State can play. LeVar Ron Effect doesn't collab with other video makers. He's made that perfectly clear. Y.A. Tittle 1963 and 1962. So there you go. So the Giants, besides LT, they have not won an MVP in my lifetime outside of Lawrence Taylor. Favorite team in the KBO? Probably the Doosan Bears. New York Sports Hub. I've done 2 of their games, and they're a lot of fun to watch. They hit a lot of home runs. They score a lot of runs. Alonzo Russell, I was expecting him to make the team last year, and he didn't. I liked him. The only award I hear that, Earl. I hear that. I agree with you. Give me the Super Bowl. The hell with the individual awards. Give me the team award. Can I shrink myself and put myself in the upper left corner of your green screen? I could. Why would I do that, though? Jay says we don't need another wide receiver. Nathan Pullen says, who's smarter, Stephen A. Smith or DeAndre Baker? I'd have to give Stephen A. the nod right now. Meek Hill, what's going on? Who I think will have a breakout season? Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones and Sterling Shepard have big seasons for the Giants. I think Alonzo Russell's still on the team, LeVar. I think he's on the practice squad, if I'm not mistaken. Cold Waters, I would love that. Baker going to do 180 and be amazing for us? I hope so. I'm rooting for DeAndre Baker. I liked the pick when we got him. I want him. He's too talented. And hopefully, like I said, something like this scares you straight. You go on a straightened path. You avoid something. You go, I don't want to get in that situation ever again. And you go straight forward from there. Epic Journey likes Harry Sea Lions. I mean, who doesn't? What do you think? They drafted Chris Williamson from Minnesota. We already have several slot-type corners on this team. Just for versatility and depth, Tulsa time. Really, that's what I think it is. I think it'd be funny. Oh, you're in a good mood tonight. That's good to hear, Gangrene David. I wish I could buy you a beer when you turn 21, but I won't be anywhere around there because we're still in quarantine. Harrison Jolly, thank you for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate that. Did you see McKinney Defensive Rookie of the Year take from CBS? I did not see that. Prison Mike, you are not alone. I miss Yankee Ball, Aaron Judge. I don't really care for Gary Sanchez. He's definitely not my favorite player, but I will replace Gary Sanchez with Gleyber Torres. And I miss Yankee baseball. I miss Judge and Torres a lot. Gleyber Torres is probably my favorite Yankee. Gleyber Torres is the man. Ingram, I hope he has a breakout season. If he stays healthy, he definitely could. All right, sounds good, LeVar. You think Big Ben will perform? No, I think Big Ben's going to get hurt again. He can't stay healthy. Afghanistan says thumbs up the stream. I like Caden Smith too, Luann. We'll see how he does. Henny God, what's up, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Is McKinney sticking with 29? I don't know, and that's why I won't buy that jersey quite yet. Big Blue Elo, I'll wait till the season starts to see what number he starts the season with. Then I'll purchase the McKinney jersey. Who is my favorite member of Good Morning Football other than Kay? Of course, there is no other member of Good Morning Football besides Kay Adams, who is probably she's she's good. Kay Adams is nice. Kay Adams she's a dime piece. I got a thing for Kay Adams. I don't like any of them, honestly. I think they all. I don't like any of the guys in there, and I really just the only reason I even watch it is just to look at her, and I don't even watch it that long. Abraham, let's go Giants. What's up, my man? Little Munchie, how you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you, sir. I love Gary Sanchez. He has potential, but the guy's got to try. Prism Mike, he's lazy behind the plate. He's lazy to first base. He don't come through in the clutch. He had a horrible ALCS. He ticked me off because he ticks me off because he's got so much talent, and he should be a lot better. I appreciate that, Luann. I try to acknowledge everybody. I mean, sometimes it's not easy because the chat goes fast, but I try to acknowledge everybody that I can. I can't do anything about it, Bold the FIFA. I mean, I'm a married man, so I can't have Kay Adams anyway. I just like to look at her. I had to wash my, what is that thing? My wife in the backyard because you don't. I hope all our guys come to. Yeah, same thing here. Sit on Smith. Kay Adams is 10 plus. Yeah, Kay is nice. Kay is nice. Stephen Pope, what's going on, my friend in the UK? Almost 4 in the morning over there. Next baseball Wednesday morning. So 5:25 my time is like 10:30 a.m. your time over there. K is what Molly Querim used to be. Yeah, Molly was nice too. 90 Jeff 94. Yeah, I used to love Molly too. No doubt about that. I want to see Garrett Cole. Me too. Who's the last Giant to score a defensive touchdown and an offensive touchdown? That's a great question. Christian Montoya, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Who is that? I would say JPP. If I had to guess SETI, I would say it's JPP. I don't know, but I would guess Jason Pierre-Paul. What do we have? What do we think of when we see Susie Colbert? Oh, of course we think of I Want to Kiss You. That's what we think of. Drunk Joe Namath. Of course. Drunk Joe Namath. That's what we see. What did Kay Adams say? I don't know. I don't really even listen to her. I just look at her. Tom Landry. No kid. I would have never got that SETI in a million years. I would have never guessed that one. That's a great question. Jared Mercado, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Cody Sensible, of course. He stunk. He was going to be the next Tuck. DJ LeMahieu, yeah, I know. I can't wait. Benjamin Wynn, what's going on, my man? You don't ever need to apologize. You don't ever need to apologize for being late. You don't ever need to apologize for missing a stream. Life happens. Your lives do not revolve around the bad diggity dizzle. I'm just happy that you're here now. Remember Trevor Wade? How could I forget? He and J-Ron Hosley had no awareness at all. Chris Leone, how can I be the man when you're the man? So glad my microphone works that I can do that again. You love Kate Upton? What warm-blooded heterosexual male doesn't? Kristaps Porzingis, tag myself. One of Jared Mercado's related. I don't know. Daisy Ridley, I don't know who that is, Harrison. Thumbs up the stream, says Afghanistan. She's the goat. Can I do a shout out for me? Sure, shout out to Ziona Spriggs. Shout out to you, sir. J-Ron Hosley. J-Ron Hosley played, J-Ron Hosley played cornerback like a 7-year-old plays left field. You know when a 7-year-old's out in left field, he's playing in the dirt. He's not paying attention. He's making, sandcastles out in the left field. And the ball gets hit to him. And the 7-year-old's out here like this. He don't know where the ball is. He's just looking at it. That's how J-Ron Hosley played cornerback in the NFL. Just awful. What are my thoughts on Denzel Mims? He is bigger, faster. No, he's not. Denzel Mims, I'll be surprised if he has a good career in the NFL. Big 12 receivers don't usually succeed in the NFL for the simple fact the Big 12 is full of horrible cornerbacks. And unless you have an amazing skill set like a CeeDee Lamb, you're not going to succeed. Josh Doxson's a guy that comes to mind. He was great at TCU. He was terrible. Corey Coleman's another one. Now, Corey Coleman has had injury problems, but he was another guy out of Baylor that just he has not caught on in the NFL. I mean, granted, he's been hurt. That's part of it, but Big 12 receivers don't usually succeed unless they're otherworldly. CeeDee Lamb has that skill set. I don't think Denzel Mims does. I don't think Rager does either. So we'll have to see what happens with those guys. Bobby Rainey, he was a kick return. We got it from the Steelers. Yeah, exactly, Earl. That's how bad Reese was. Hosley was terrible. Are we cursing? It seems like that, Sajid. No doubt about it. I thought Katie Nolan was pretty cute, but then she got butthurt when she left Tampa, so F you! Yeah, Katie Nolan's not bad. She wasn't bad. She's in Star Wars. Yeah, I don't watch the Star Wars. That's why. Sure, Ziona Spriggs, shout out to you. Where is Aguilar from? I do not remember. Bobby Hart, 7th round draft pick. I remember him. Of course, I remember the Rhinoceros Happy Huntsman. He had one of the best touchdown celebrations I saw. Can't wait till August. Giants, Jets preseason. We'll see if they play. Hopefully, they are playing preseason in August. Who calls the plays on offense? It's going to be Garrett, I would imagine. Preston Parker, of course I do. He dropped everything. DeAndre Baker is a locked-up corner. Maybe not, Danny. He might be innocent. Let's hope he is. Who do you believe is also hot on TV other than Kay Adams? I couldn't even tell you. I really don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't know. Outside of sports, I just don't. I'm waiting for the Game 6 of the 1977 World Series to come on when Reggie hit 3 homers. That's going to be on MLB Network in a half an hour. Actually, it might be on there now. I think it started at 10:30. Yep, it is. So, I got that game on right now. Reggie's 3-homer game. Alonzo Russell plays for an XFL team. Not anymore. Gary is scary. Listen, Prison Mike. Gary's got a world of talent. He's got to try. That's why I'm hard on him, because I know the guy can play. He's got to try. The guy can't be a freaking 180 hitter and strike out every third at bat. Who's going to provide a rush from the edge? I have no idea, Harley, dude. Hopefully a Zemenis or a Fackrell or a Lorenzo Carter, but we really don't have a premier edge rusher. It's certainly one of our many weaknesses on this team. And we've had so many holes here that we couldn't fill them all in free agency in the draft. I think that we filled a lot of them with a safety, with some corners. Obviously the line, we went heavy on the line. I think next year you'll see us go after a premier receiver and a premier edge rusher. I think those are what they'll address. They may address getting a center if Lemieux doesn't work out. But Aaron Andrews is cute. Yeah, Aaron Andrews is definitely not bad, Benjamin. No doubt about that. Oh, I also love Jenny Taft. Jenny Taft is a good one. Usually does a lot of Sooners games. They call her the All-American girl, but Jenny Taft is nice. I like Jenny Taft, too. I like Zoe Russell, too. No doubt about that. I hope that if Baker's innocent, Joe Judge will make him get his act. I hope so, too, Alex. I hope so, too. Dwayne Harris. Dwayne Harris actually led our team in touchdowns when you were second. So it's crazy. John Schmidt, what's going on? Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it so much. Brilly, my good man. He says, did you see that the witnesses recanted their statement in the Baker situation? A lawyer was on the fan, and he said the case is going to be closed. Well, I hope so, John. I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Baker's innocent, and I'm hoping that the Giants keep him around, and I hope this kid gets his head out of his tuchus and plays up to his talent level, which would be great for us. So I hope I hope that can happen. Clarissa Thompson is the best. Yeah, I get that, Dan. Dwayne Harris on the way to wide receiver. Dwayne Harris is more of a special teams guy. What's going on, Jared Williams? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. Aaron Ziegler, what's going on? You got to stop criticizing the New York Giants. You got to stop criticizing New York. Won 12 games in 3 years. And we shouldn't criticize them? The hell team are you watching? Yeah, we should compliment them. They've done such a bang-up job the last 3 years. There are teams that won more games last year than the Giants have won since 2017, and we should not criticize them. That's brilliant. Do you believe we'll ever... No, Prism. I don't like Stanton either. I wish we got Christian Yelich. That was the guy that I wanted. Remember when Bradshaw ran wild in Buffalo? Yeah, it was a huge run. There's no doubt about that. What's going on, Justinio? I will not say that, but I appreciate you being here. Who Randall, Nelson Aguilar? Oh, God. Well, at least Randall was a second-round pick, Huntsman, unlike Aguilar, who was a first-round pick. Inconsistencies among the witnesses, Baker will walk. I hope so. LT in his prime put into next season's defense record prediction. Oh, we're winning 11 games with LT there. We're winning 11 games with Lawrence Taylor. There's no doubt about that because Lawrence Taylor is going to get you 20 sacks. Lawrence Taylor's prime LT, woo! Difference maker. And because everybody else in that team would be better. There's a lot of people in here. Yeah, Jared, just another day in paradise. Giants need to start winning. Yes, I know. Matt Dodge, that was great. Meet Tarhan, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Appreciate it. Week 7, we took Harris. Yep, I remember that. How does a lawyer make the gun go away? That's his job. Could you imagine if Cody Latimer was still... I know. I know. It's insane. Dodge kicking yeah, it's terrible. It shouldn't even come to that, though. It shouldn't have even come to that. The Giants were up 21 points with 7 minutes to go in that game. Should have never even came to the Matt Dodge kick. Should have never came to that. LT was a beast. I don't know, Harley, dude. I'm willing to work with anybody, obviously. Just the schedule right now is difficult for me. But, as the summer progresses and I got more time, definitely, I would love to work with him. Second favorite defensive player behind Lawrence Taylor. Oh, for me, Strahan was a beast. But, I really loved Leonard Marshall. Like, I was a big Leonard Marshall guy. Big Leonard. Like, I loved Leonard Marshall. I think he's one of the most underrated Giants ever. Leonard Marshall. I was a big Leonard fan. Matt Dodge, still in Tom Coughlин's nightmares. Yeah, but again, it shouldn't have even come to that. All these Redskins and Giants are getting arrested, but still no Cowboy arrests. No, Mike, they wait for these guys to get arrested, and then the Cowboys take them. That's usually how it goes. Surprised Ezekiel Elliott's been quiet this offseason. You haven't heard anything about Ezekiel Elliott, which is surprising. Coughlin told Matt Dodge to kick the ball out of bounds. I thought Coughlin was going to rip Matt Dodge's head off at the end of that. Today was a don't knock Gettleman day. Yeah, I try not to knock Gettleman. Zion, have a great night. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate it. Harry Carson was great too, Ray. No doubt about that. Seahorn, Tucker, Pierce. I was a big Seahorn guy too. I loved Jason Seahorn. There's no doubt about that. I still have a Seahorn jersey from 1997. So, no, I like Jesse Armstead too. Just wasn't one of my favorite Giants defenders. He was, but he's not, not like a top 5 guy. I want to teach you your boy the E, who was the first person to spike the ball in the end zone. Oh, God, I forget who did that. I can't remember who did that. I know this. Somebody's asked me this before, and I cannot remember. Cam Newton going to be signed, Alex? I think that Cam Newton will get signed when somebody's quarterback goes down. Seriously. Benjamin says, I want to haul off and punch Pat Shurmur as hard as I can in the windpipe and watch him choke to death. I wasn't happy with Pat Shurmur that day. There's no doubt about that. Who Would you best Gordon Ramsay or Oh, God, I would destroy those guys. I do not listen to Locked On Giants podcast. I don't really listen to any podcasts. I just don't have time. The only podcast I listen to, if you want to consider it a podcast, is Uncle Lou and BVD in the morning because I start work about that time. I have my pot of coffee made already, and I turn on Uncle Lou and BVD every morning. Yeah, Landon Collins. God, I hated him. Jerry Jones not letting... Yeah, no, he's not. People complaining about Andrew Thomas picks, realizing in a few months Chase Young... It was... Yeah, I actually did a video on that. Danny B. Was Homer Jones the guy that did it? I don't even remember. So like I said, somebody told me that before, and I couldn't remember it. You know, I wanted to keep Pat Shermer for Danny Dimes. Yeah, we couldn't keep him though. You know, which XJ did you prefer, Clemens or Wells? Definitely David Wells. Although I just bought a Clemens rookie card. I mean, Clemens is great, but David, the Boomer. I mean, how do you not? The Boomer threw a perfect game for us. Won 20 games in 1998. I mean, Clemens won 20 games in 2001? I forgot what year Clemens was 20-3. I couldn't remember that's 2000. Of course, Clemens did throw the broken bat at Piazza. That was entertaining. Yeah, I was not happy with Janoris Jenkins that day either. Way back, I had a long term with Jason Sehorn the season before he got hurt. You Albany. Yes, Earl. I also, I wouldn't say I had a long talk with Jason Sehorn at training camp. He did sign a Giants history book for me. I don't know where that is. Is that right here? Oh, let me see if that's right here. That's not it. There it is. I mean, listen. This is obviously faded into oblivion because the book is so old. But I don't know if you can see, it's very faint right here. But I don't know if you guys can see that. That is Jason Sehorn's signature. Like I said, it's kind of faint. But that is Sehorn's signature, and you can see how old that is. So, but yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of tickets in here. Hey, check it out. Yankees and Orioles, September 5th, 2005. How about that? Oh, I got NASCAR tickets in here. Look at this. This is when I went to the Coca-Cola 600 back in the day. Oh, look at my tickets from freaking Dover. I got tickets from Dover in here. I got tickets from freaking New Hampshire. It's crazy. Even those are still in there. But I miss training camp a lot up here. What's going on, Hakeem? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Lemuel Sinclair, what's up? Me Kill, Big Vol Daddy. There's another guy I love. As I was mentioning, the Uncle Lou show in the morning, Big Vol Daddy, sub him up. If you have not, BVD, another one of my favorite guys on YouTube. I've known him forever. And like I said, he and Uncle Lou do a phenomenal job in the morning. Definitely a channel that you guys want to check out as my boy, Big Vol Daddy. Sebastian Gurrier, what's going on? Hunter, how you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Where I said the Giants game is usually lower deck, 30-yard line. Kind of where we sat with the group of guys. That's normally where I sit if I can. I do not have tickets to the Tennessee OU game. I wish, BVD. I wish. Did you see Andrew Thomas doing overhead power lifts? I did not, but you know he's a big boy. Which player will bake out? Hakeem, I said Daniel Jones, baby. Daniel Jones is going to have one. No, you don't need to thank me, BVD. You well-deserved, my man. Didn't we pick up an edge as an undrafted free agent? Yeah, but I mean, he's probably not going to make the team. Sticky Fingertips, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Brilly, man. I really appreciate it. Over under. Lamar Jackson starts for 9 years. Let's see. All those starts would be what? You'd have 90, 54, so it'd be 144. I'm going to say like 130. He doesn't sound like the play where running backs are up the middle. You should know what's about to come. Oh, Pat Shermer's an idiot. We know that. How many subscribers have I gotten since 2019? I honestly don't know because I don't remember my total of 2019. Sabrina, what's going on? How you doing, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, New Hampshire, I was there twice. I went there in 2001 and I went there in 2004. You definitely can see everything. It is a really good track. It's a mile track. Dover the same way, but if you weren't sitting in the right spot because they're banked, the turns are banked so much. I think they're 24 degrees banking on the turns at Dover. Harder to see the cars when they went by you because of the banking. New Hampshire's a flat track. Coca-Cola 600, though, I went to that, and you could see everything there in the 1.5 mile track at Charlotte. That was another good one. I always wanted to go to Bristol in Virginia, Richmond, when I used to go to NASCAR, late 90s, early 2000s. I just never was able to get there. My favorite Giant game that I went to, Patrick Vernice, I mentioned this before, 1986. My dad, my grandfather, and we all drove down to RFK Stadium in 1986 to see the 11-2 Giants against the 11-2 Redskins. LT had 3 sacks in the first half. Schrader threw 6 picks. Giants won 24-14. That's my favorite regular season game I've ever been to. Kenny Tompkins, shout out to the 518 and the Hizzy. What's going on, Kenny? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I don't think Lamar's going to get hurt that bad. Watching Pat Shermer's Broncos introduction made me so relieved. Yeah, he's gone. I liked Steve Smith a lot, Hunter. He just did another guy that could not stay healthy. The guy can't even... Please read that. It's hilarious. The guy can't cover a twin bed with a king-size sheet after Landon Collins. Yeah, I did do that. Uncle Lou gave me that one. I told Uncle Lou I was going to use that one, and I did. Never been there for a race. Yeah? No, I always wanted to go there because I liked the short track racing BVD because there was a lot of contact, a lot of accidents, a lot of fights. Well, it was exciting. Then they changed Bristol so that it has 2 grooves, which was stupid. That's why NASCAR sucks now because they made all these rule changes and they ruined the sport. Who do I think takes the NFC East? Eagles. That should make you happy, Justinio, but I think the Eagles. Do I think DeAndre? Who do you think DeAndre Baker's replacement going to be? I think DeAndre Baker's going to play African woman. At least I hope he does. But I think that DeAndre Baker's going to be absolved of all charges. And I think that he's going to. I think that he's going to be here. I do. I think he's going to start for us. Who's worse, McAdoo or Shermer? Shermer was worse. McAdoo made the playoffs, so I mean, Shermer was definitely worse. Seeing all your tickets makes me want to go to something. I always wanted to go to Charlotte for Speed Weeks. I have to get out there someday. Charlotte's a nice track, Sabrina. I forgot those tickets were even in there. I thought I might have concert tickets from back in the day, too. Do you think the Giants drafted another tall wide receiver? Well, they not going to draft another one. They got Rice and John. They picked up Victor Benjamin. They're 6'4" and 6'7", respectively. Who's taking number 1, Baker Mayfield or Lamar Jackson? Well, now knowing what I know now, I'm taking Lamar Jackson. You know, they have BVD. They ruined NASCAR a lot. Chargers and Raiders might have to share the stadium in Vegas. We'll see. The stat, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Will Cam Newton find a spot in an NFL team? He will, Calvin. Like I said, I think somebody's going to get hurt, and you're going to see them go out and get Cam Newton. Do I see a future for Josh Rosen? No, I don't. I don't see a future for Josh Rosen. Went to NASCAR race 2001, had seats in the Winston Tower. And you know how that ended. I don't know how that ended. I don't know where the Winston Tower is. All right, man. Hub, take it easy, and we will definitely see you on Friday, my man. Definitely see you on Friday. I am a Knicks fan, Hakeem. Yes, unfortunately. Barkley26, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Alex Higginbottom says Mahomes is overrated. It's a guy that doesn't watch football. Who do you think is going to be the target of your first rant this upcoming? Oh, Nate Solder, probably. Probably Nate Solder. Could see that. Oh, Dale's last race. I got you. I didn't know the Winston Tower was in Daytona. I've never been to Daytona. And to this day, that is the only NASCAR race I ever taped. My wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, I'd been with her a year. She said, "Why don't you tape the race?" I did. It was on VHS. I have it on a VHS tape somewhere around here. The only NASCAR race I ever taped was that particular one. It's crazy. And I remember when I found out he died, I cried like a baby. I couldn't believe it. I was disbelief. I'm like, Dale Earnhardt can't die. Dale Earnhardt's Superman. I'm not even. Well, I mean, it's not like I did not like Dale Earnhardt, but I was a Tony Stewart guy. But I couldn't believe it. Do you personally believe Hakeem or Patrick Ewing is better? No, Hakeem is better than Patrick. And I love Patrick Ewing. I mean, I'm a Knicks fan. Patrick was my guy. Patrick Ewing is so underrated and so unappreciated. Kind of like Eli Manning, although Patrick never won the rings. Patrick never had talent around him, ever. Patrick never had a consistent second scorer, ever. When I was watching Knicks Fan TV, and they had Xavier McDaniel on there, number one, I was really ticked off that they let X-Man walk after the 92 season. They should have kept him there instead of getting Marshmallow Charles Smith. But there was talk that James Worthy was going to go to the Knicks. And something happened where they didn't get him. But Ewing never had that second guy. But Olajuwon was the best center that I ever saw overall. Olajuwon was absolutely dominating. I mean, think about it. He beat Ewing's Knicks and Shaq's Magic back-to-back season in the finals. And he schooled Shaq. They swept the Magic. One was the product of Reed's system. So what was the success at Texas Tech? Every quarterback is a product of somebody's system. Every successful quarterback is a product of the coach's system because the coach's system is supposed to revolve around the quarterback's strengths. So I hate that system quarterback crap. I hate it. Aaron Rodgers is overrated, and he was a product of Mike McCarthy's system. And Aaron Rodgers should have more than one ring. He doesn't because he's overrated. Plain and simple. It's just how it is. Guy should have won more than one Super Bowl. Hasn't. That simple. African woman, Danny Dimes, will have 31 touchdowns. So I'm going to go over 30 touchdowns. Real question is, who's the GOAT, Baddog or Tana? Not MJ or Jordan. Yeah, we're both the GOATs. Deion Jones would be better than the quarterback. I hope you're right, Ray. That'd be amazing if that happened. I would kill for that. Most hated NBA player back in the day? I couldn't even. I mean, I hated Jordan. I hated Isaiah Thomas with a passion, too. I couldn't stand Isaiah Thomas. Probably is Isaiah. Because not only did I not like Isaiah as a player, Isaiah came and completely ruined the Knicks. We haven't gotten out of the hole since Isaiah Thomas was here. Yeah, what if MJ stated, when I was watching The Last Dance, Duran, I was sitting there going, God, the Knicks could have had Jordan. I don't think they would have done it. I think the Knicks still would have taken Ewing. I honestly do. Just like the Rockets took Olajuwon. I honestly do. I don't think the Knicks would have taken Jordan. I think they would have taken Ewing anyway. Yeah, I agree with you, Crispy. I agree. Release Solder and get Logan Ryan. Well, they're not going to release Solder. They need him this year. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say, Axel. Reggie Miller. No. I actually liked Reggie Miller. Don't ask me why. Knicks killer. There's just something about Reggie that I enjoy. I like villains. Reggie was a villain. And Reggie just didn't care. Reggie was just cold conscious. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was about Reggie Miller. Now, I'll tell you this. Game 5 of the 94 Eastern Conference Finals, he ticked me off. When he just kept yapping at Spike Lee and he dropped 25 on us in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I wasn't happy that night. And when he completely shoved Greg Anthony to the ground, which he admits that he shoved Greg Anthony to the ground in 95 Eastern Conference semifinals of Game 1 when he scored 8 points in like 3 seconds and we lost that game. Had no business losing that game. So, I mean, obviously he gave us some nightmares, but I don't know. I always liked Reggie Miller. I had a Reggie Miller jersey when I was a kid. I used to go to Champion Outlet. I don't know if you guys my age used to go to Champion Outlet and get their jerseys for $5. I had me a Reggie jersey. I used to get my favorite player from each team when I was young. I hated Bird with a passion, but I always respected his game. Can't say the same for Isaiah. I loved Larry Bird. Larry Bird is one of the greatest trash talkers ever. Yeah, Bill, well, those Pistons were, Lambeer, Rodman, Mahorn, All those guys. You didn't like Lambeer. If you didn't like Lambeer, one of my favorite games ever is the 1987 Eastern Conference Finals Game 5, Celtics and Pistons, when Robert Parrish punches Bill Lambeer in the face like 4 times, doesn't get thrown out of the game, doesn't get a technical foul, doesn't even get a personal foul. I loved that. It's hilarious. Reggie Miller was an agitator. He was. Do you think we could pop Leonard on the outside and be our new Strahan? No, I don't think that. You're going to get Leo out there. He's not going to be Strahan. No way. Big Drake, what's up, my man? Keep in mind when we got out in Houston, LJ, Reggie and Barkley wanted to come to the... Well, that was when the Knicks were good, Big Drake. That's when we were good. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that very much. Shaq is the greatest trash talker of all time. Bird could talk trash. Thoughts on Philly 500 Mark Holmes feud? It's not a feud. They're buddies. They're friends. Well, like I said, Victor, what Philly 500 is trying to do is get a picture of Mark Holmes' feet. Because Philly 500 loves feet, and he tries to collect pictures of feet from each of his favorite YouTube video makers. So he's working on getting a picture of Mark Holmes' feet. That's what that's all about. What's going on, A-Cloud? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. Who do I hate more, Dak or Wentz? Oh, Dak. I've never disliked Wentz. I hate Dak Prescott. I hate Ezekiel Elliott more, but I don't like Dak at all. Kevin Durant was one of the most beautiful pure shootings I've ever seen. Guy's a sharpshooter, excellent defender. Next season, watch out for the Brooklyn Nets. We'll see how he rebounds, Mike. In today's NBA's punching would ban you for... Yeah, it's not the same, Sebastian. Impressed with your knowledge of NASCAR. Have you seen Dale Earnhardt, my man, many races? I've been to RCR, drove Charlotte average. Nice, Greg. Very nice. I am 6 foot tall, Robert. What's going on, Joshua? Thank you for joining the stream. All right, Mike, have a great night, my man. I'm glad you joined us for a while. Stay safe. Yeah, I was a big NASCAR fan from like 99 to 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. I mean, I casually watch it now. I watch the restrictor plate races. So I watched the Talladegas twice. I watched the Daytonas twice. I like Darlington. I watched that for a while. Don't really like Kevin Harvick. I just get sick of that there's like 7 guys that can win every week. It's Harvick. It's Kyle Busch. It's Jimmy Johnson. And then there's a couple other guys. Joey Logano. Well, I used to like Joey Logano. I was rooting for the Home Depot guy. After Tony left, I was a Logano guy, then I was a Kenseth guy. Now if I watch, I like Chase Elliott. Like that's the kid I root for. You know. Why do I hate Dak? He's Cowboys quarterback. Why wouldn't I hate him? I remember when they were good. Always happened in the 99 finals of Ewing. Yeah. That would have been tough, Drake, because still that Spurs team was really good, and Ewing was at the end of his career. But it would have been much better if we could have had him there because Camby couldn't take on Duncan and Robinson. When I think the Giants get a real pass rusher next year, Charles. And free agency of the draft. I think we get one next year. My B-Day in 1 hour. I'll vote for Baker to be out of the Giants. And Mr. Baddog is out. I'm a little too old for that, Jaden, but I appreciate it. How did I end up in Saratoga? I don't know. I just moved up here. It's a beautiful area. And it's very quiet. It's very tranquil, especially in the summer. Not too far from the racetracks. So, I don't know. Taxes aren't bad up here. They're not good, but they're not bad. But I just ended up moving up here. You know, it's far away from my work. It's far away from my P.O. box too. But you know, it's just I don't know. It's a nice place. I don't plan on living here much longer. I mean, I'm going to move eventually. Probably Clifton Park, Boston Spa, somewhere in that area, a little farther south. Thoughts on Cuomo locking down New York and Phil Murphy locking up? It's just ridiculous. Cuomo is not going to make it much longer. You were Hugh Earnhardt. Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Yeah. As an Eagles fan, I'm still mad about the Hurts pick. What do you think of Hurts? He's not good, Danny. That's why I laughed. If you took him in the 4th round, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but I'm telling you, Hurts, not going to be a great pro. I watched him at Bama. I watched him at OU every game last year, and he's just not a star NFL quarterback. He's just not. I like Brad K because I met him. Kozlowski. Gordon and Jr. retired. Nothing against Chase. He is good, though. Yeah, Brad Keselowski always caused a lot of problems. I remember one race. I can't remember the track, but I remember Matt Kenseth went stealth mode and punched Brad Keselowski in the face. It was hilarious. And then they get in a big fight in between the trailers. They got in a big fight, and then they came and they interviewed Matt Kenseth right, like immediately after the fight. And Kenseth is all calm and collected. It made me laugh how calm Kenseth was. That's a good one, though. If you guys want to see it, just type in Kenseth Keselowski fight. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He comes out of nowhere, stealth mode, and blasts him in the face. It's funny as hell. Starks did get cold the worst time against the Rockets because he was on fire in Game 6. You just moved up here, what, Saratoga? It's nice. Mr. Wright, what's going on, my man? First day back in the gym. Well, that must be nice. There ain't no gym opening up here anytime soon. And I'm the general manager and work out. I'm happy we'll be sore tomorrow. Yeah, I worked out today. I work out every day. Hurts got benched for a freshman. Exactly. Do you really think the Eagles could try to move from Wentz? No, because you guys signed him for so long that the money is a lot of money there. And your cap hit is ridiculous. You can't cut him anytime soon. Do I invest in stocks? I don't. I invest in sports cards. That's what I buy. I know the memorabilia and sports card market very, very well. I've been collecting cards for 30 years. So I know what's hot. I know what to buy. I know when to buy it. And, that's really my stock market. I don't know much about the stock market. I do know about the sporting memorabilia and card market, though, a lot. I've been doing it for a long, long time. And you don't take Jack's job. I don't think that's going to happen. Baddog isn't being a hater on Hurts. I remember Baddog saying last fall, Hurts is not an NFL. Yeah, I don't think he is, Panthers. Thank you for, standing up for me there. But that's true. I've said that all along. I don't think Hurts is a great NFL quarterback. I said I feel he's going to go in the 4th or 5th round. That's just where I thought he would be. Give us a movie suggestion. Goodfellas. You can't go wrong with Goodfellas. You would start Dalton over Dak? I wouldn't. Who's my favorite NBA player you never got to see play? Probably Clyde Frazier for the Knicks. I would have loved to have seen Clyde Frazier play. Probably. Will Urshela have a good season, Joshua? I think he will if we play. Did I like Paul Perkins? It's funny. I actually did like that pick, Happy Huntsman, and I thought that he would have it. I thought that Perkins would be good, and I'll never forget this. Christmas Eve, 2016. We're at a family thing. My wife's uncle. I love the guy. He's a Red Sox, and he's a Redskins fan. So obviously and he loves sports. So we go back and forth. We're bantering. We're talking crap all the time. I told him the next day, I said, listen, the Giants are going to sweep the Redskins. Actually, the Redskins beat us that year. That's right. The Redskins beat us the first game of 2016. So he was taking out the broom and saying he was going to sweep us. He's taking out the broom. He's like, we're going to sweep the Giants. We're going to sweep the Giants. And the Redskins had to win this game to get in the postseason. I told him, I said, not only are you not going to win, I said, Paul Perkins is going to rush for 100 yards against you guys tomorrow. Watch. Sure enough, Paul Perkins had 21 carries for, I think, 102 yards or 104 yards, and he did. And he's like, you should have bet me. You should have bet me. I'm like, I couldn't bet in good faith because I didn't know if the Giants were playing their starters or not. Jaden, how can I be the man when you're the man? Cale Yarborough, Richard Petty, most famous Daytona fight. Yeah, 1979. That was a good one. First time I think I ever disagreed with Baddog. I think Cuomo was doing an amazing job. Well, I think we should be opened up upstate. We don't have the problem downstate. You want to lock up the city? Lock it up. I get it. You're on top of each other. There's 12 million people in a small area. There's all kinds of public transportation. I get that. Lock that up. Up here, it is rare to find anybody with that virus. You just don't see it. So open up upstate New York. We don't have this problem up here. We don't. So open it up. I think lockdown is still important in Lincoln Medical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the Bronx, in the boroughs, in the city, I get it. Up here, way different. It's way different up here. Sleeper team in the NFL, the Cardinals. I like fans who root hard for their teams but are realistic. Well, I try to be, Mr. Wright. Do I think there'll be a second wave of the virus? I'm sure they'll tell you that there's going to be one. He opened up Western New York only. Yeah, he needs to open up upstate New York. Buffalo has more cases now. I'm not going to get into this whole thing. I'm sick of it. I am. I'm sick of the whole thing. Sick of it. Been cooped up too long. Not enough to do. I don't have sports. I don't have the gym. I mean, I enjoy running. I enjoy working out at home, but it's not the same thing. I like being able to go out to a restaurant with my wife and kid and eat, sit down and eat. I like to be able to do that. I like to be able to, go to the mall and go shopping for stuff. Not that I mind buying stuff online. Actually, I lie about that. I actually hate the mall. But it'd be nice to be able to go out for ice cream. Not that I eat the ice cream, but, for my wife and son. So. All right, Sebastian. Have a great night, my man. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that. Nick Wright says we're getting Lawrence next year. Yeah, Nick Wright's high. Subo23, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. He says the exchange rate stinks. Have a good one, man. Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. Super Bowl 55 prediction. Jeez. Ravens and Saints. Cyrus. Ravens, Saints. Super Bowl prediction. Tell us an 80s Giants story. I think I did. My trip to RFK. That's an 80s Giants story. Trip to RFK. You don't believe the people from the city in Long Island will travel upstate Lake George and can spread the virus. It's important to meet those 7 criteria and bring the virus down. They could do that anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You have to open up the stuff eventually anyway. We have to open it up eventually. And then if people think there's going to be a second wave, then don't open anything at all. Right? I hate this stupid thing. I hate it. Dire Giants fan says, spike that like. I know I feel the same way, Mr. Wright. I miss my workout partner. I miss that because, like I said, I love working out, but it's more fun when you got a workout buddy that you're, shooting the crap with, and you push each other to do better, and you got somebody that can spot you. It's nice. The dumbest thing is a liquor ban in our country. Like, why would they ban it? What we do at home, this would just make... Where are you from? Who are you? There's no liquor ban here. No, Dire Giants fan. Wednesday morning. Because I don't want to stream till, midnight or 12:30 here and then wake up at 4:50. So Wednesday morning I'm going to do it. Thoughts on hosting San Fran Week 3? They're going to be a tough game for us, Chris. I would love to see the Giants compete. I'd love to see them pull it out, but I just want them to compete with those guys. I don't want to get blown out. Am I concerned about our corners? Do you think they can stop Dallas? We have young corners. I'm more concerned about getting pressure on Dak. But, yeah, Dallas is a concern. We haven't beaten them in 3 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, New York for life. I don't know if he's from a different country. Have I ever been to Atlantic City? I went to Atlantic City the day after I turned 21, and I lost $4,200 in a weekend, and I never went back. I never went back after that. I've been to Vegas. I never went back to Atlantic City. I got killed down there that weekend. Other states are open and can travel to New York. There you go. I miss the gym. I miss my personal trainer. I don't get the personal trainers, but yes. I miss going to the gym, Benjamin, big time. Acapulco trade rumors. What's going on, my man? Find a Russian friend to do a kettlebell workout with. How many kettlebells? ABC store employees tested. Oh. Zach Schmidt, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my good man. He says, I watched every Packer playoff loss since 2009. I have too. How much can I bench? Everyone always asks how much you can bench. Benching is the most cosmetic workout there is. You don't use your chest for anything. You don't lift with your chest. You don't walk with your chest. Your chest doesn't do anything. But everybody always asks what you can bench. Most I've ever benched was 335 pounds. I was heavier then, and I was just strong that day because I never approached it again. The most I ever benched after that was 315. But I don't use the bench now because it hurts my shoulder. It locks you in a position, and your strong hand can push the bar up. So the most I can do is 110-pound dumbbells. And I like the dumbbells better because, again, if you don't have a spotter and you lose them, you can drop them. Also, it works all the stabilizer muscles in both arms have to push it equally. So I like that. Dire Giants fan, man, thank you so much for the chair, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super sticker, brother. I really appreciate it. Brilly, but you are the man. Again, thank you so much for the chair. Because of the chair that Dire Giants fan got me, I can do this now. I can do it. Whee! Thank you so much, my man. I really do appreciate it. Huge shout out to diehard Giants fan. Again, Brilly, my good man. I got a real chair now thanks to that, man. So huge shout out to him, man. Because, again, that's something you did not have to do, and I am ultra thankful and appreciative. So thank you for everything you do for my channel, sir. You are the man. What's going on, Simon? Thank you for joining the stream. My bench keeps... Yeah, well, if you're only 18 and you got bad shoulders, don't continue to do it. Because they can really, really hurt your shoulder. Very bad. Albany Mayor took a huge pay cut today, as well he should. Why do I super sticker? So there's a difference. If you pay with Apple Pay, everything rounds it to $9.99, $4.99, $1.99. Apple Pay must take a penny of it. I don't know. If you have a Droid, you can actually pick whatever total you want. Because I used to have an Android. And with an Android, you could donate up to $500. Now, I can do this on my computer. I can pick whatever total I want. But when I'm on my phone, I can't pick whatever total I want. Everything I do ends in 99 cents. So it must be an Apple thing. Because, like I said, a Samsung, if you wanted to donate $14.47 or something, like Duke Ballers would come into the Laker streams and donate $8.24 for Kobe Bryant. Like, you can do that with a Samsung. You cannot do it with an Apple. I don't know why that is, but that's why those ended 99 cents. So, you know. Can we find a cricket game in Bangladesh? Yeah, I've been Acapulco Trade Rumors. I've been streaming Korean baseball at 5:30 in the morning on the East Coast. I have been to Canada. A long time ago, I went to Montreal. I haven't been back since. They probably don't want me back. I don't remember much of going to Montreal. It was a hell of a time, I can tell you that. Mexican Giant, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Jailbirds, Cheese Whiz, a football, baseball, NASCAR, and a fetish for feet. Yes, this is what happens when there's not a lot to talk about, Calvin. It happens sometimes. Yes, sports expert. I'm pretty sure that's why that does it. Do I think Aaron Rodgers will ever have a chance at another Super Bowl? I think that his window is closed. I think his window's closed. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not happy about the pick. Thoughts on Nitro Freak? I don't know. Yes, sir, been in every KBO stream because I appreciate that, sports expert. Yes, you have. I stopped caring about my bench press when I got into shape. I could probably lift more. Yeah. I mean, I like chest day. My favorite's arms. My arm day is my favorite. Leg day is a love-hate relationship. It's such hard work. Our leg workouts are completely grueling, but that's because we only do our lower half of the body one day a week. Every body part has a day. One day is arms, so I do biceps, triceps. One day is chest. One day is back. One day is shoulders. And one day is legs. So you're doing your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. My calves are godlike. No cap. My calves are good. Beer and strip clubs are better. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Aaron Rodgers leave the Packers and get weapons. I don't know what they would do for that. Back day, still a leg day, but you have to. You have to. Back day is one of my favorite because it's one of my shorter days. And I don't know. But I always liked arms. Arms is the longest day because it's two body. Well, legs is two, but I don't know when he's a free agent, Big Drake. I'm not sure. Yeah, no problem, Crispy. Thank you. Thank you for swinging by. I really appreciate it very much. Appreciate it very much. So those are your sleeper pick next year? Well, they're going to start off with a big L, Prison Mike. A big L. Giants are going to beat them. Is Chris moving to Texas? I don't know what his plans are. I do not know. You'd have to ask him. Is there any way I could come on your podcast, talk Giants football for a minute? I have DM'd you on Twitter. Have a good night. I'll try, Josh. But like I said, my schedule is just, it's brutal. You know, so I've been trying to spend more time with my family, obviously, now. But I could definitely try to work something out. Live in Minnesota. Cheers 49ers, but I subscribe because you're entertaining. Oh, I appreciate that, Chris Johnson. If you think I'm entertaining now, you should see one of my sports streams because those are incredibly entertaining. But I appreciate you subscribing, my man. That is very appreciated. So thank you, sir. I hope you will come back for future streams and watch the videos and everything that I do because I do. I do a lot of videos. I do a lot of live streams. My Lakers streams are off the chain. I'm very proud of my Laker fan. I miss my Laker fans. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if I have Saquon calves, but my calves are. I had one of the women at the gym that works there told me I got the best calves in the gym. She did. She said, you got the best calves in the gym. I remember that because I remember saying to her, women notice that? She said, oh, we notice. We notice legs. So they notice legs. Uncle Lou always teases me, says I don't do legs, which is the farthest thing from the truth. Especially since I run every day. That's a leg day every day. Maverick, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Clock says Baker's innocent of 8 charges. Something is horrifically wrong with the law. I don't know. I appreciate that, Chris. Appreciate it. Chris lives on Long Island. Yes, he does live on Long Island. You know, people are making more money on unemployment benefits than actually working. I'm still working, so I don't know about that. Unless rent utilities are going to be free, people have to get back to work. Exactly, Mr. Wright. They're going to put us into a depression. What do you think about the Eagles going to do this year? Dat Philly BWA. Honest assessment of the Philadelphia Eagles. You go 9-7, you win this division, and you lose in the wild card round of the playoffs. That's honest assessment of the Eagles. I think you win the division again, but I think you lose in the first round of the playoffs again. No, if it was Philly 500, he'd be talking about my feet. He's not a big calf guy, but he's a big foot guy. Loves feet. I could be calf dog, I guess. A lot of people forget MJ does own the Hornets. Our country should remain closed until we find a cure, and the Orange Puppet has done a horrible job of handling the crisis. I don't talk about politics on here. It's just something I don't dabble in politics. All right, Joshua, will do. The gals in my gym are damn cute, says Benjamin. You know, it is what it is. That's because they're usually young. James Montag. What's going on, James? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, when the Giants play, you know, the Cowboys, Mark and I will probably work again. I like working with Mark. Do you think Dalvin Tomlinson is the best run stuffer? I do think Dalvin Tomlinson is our best run defender. Yes, I do. At least you're honest. We all have the tough schedule. Dat Philly. Everybody in this division has a tough schedule. Getting in their jersey soon. Who do you want? No, Xavier McKinney. I've already decided I'm going that way, Nicholas. We're gonna get the X-Man jersey. Well, that sucks, James, because I know about the bad back. That hurts. Nick Lamb, what's up, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Today's my first day back to work in the gym, and I sold as much as I normally do, even when reduced pricing. Well, there you go. Well, people are probably dying to get back in the gym. I don't even want it. See, this is the thing, Mr. Wright. When my gym opens up again, it's going to be like freaking New Year, the day after New Year's Day. Everybody's going to be in there. And what my buddy says to me, my workout buddy says to me, he's like, you're going to be one of the only guys that goes back in shape because I have busted my ass since that thing closed because I will not get out of shape. It will not happen. Won't happen. What do you think of us having training camp outside of New Jersey? I wish they'd come back to Albany. Honestly. Deandre Latimer, I don't even know who that is. Am I going to do another video with LB? I would like to work with LB again. That was a lot of fun. So, again, yeah, during the season, I'd like to, like when we play Philly, when we play the Eagles, I'll see if I can get like Philly 500 and Lord Brunson on the channel again. I work with both of those guys that week. Why not? So yeah, I mean, I would love to work with LB again. Oh, DeAndre Baker, Cody Latimer, gotcha. Why they stopped training? Because they built that facility down in New Jersey, and when the collective bargaining agreement went to a point where you could only have one practice a day, they couldn't have 2-a-days anymore. And up in Albany, it would rain, and when practice got rained out, they never made it up. So that's why. That's why they moved down there. They had the facility built. It's covered, so they practice every day. Up in Albany, you'd get thunderstorms, man. It would wash the practice away. So that's a lot reason they did it. Supposedly, they were going to build a dome for them up here. That has not happened yet. Mahmoud Taha, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Again, guys, if you're new, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. See if we can get to 150 likes. We're only 2 away. So hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate it. All right, Philly fan. Thank you for swinging by, man. I appreciate it very much. Have a great night. Stay safe. Best thing is how he kept saying, well, yeah, listen. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Marcus Golden, we have until, I think, July 22nd, Nicholas, for somebody to sign him. And if they don't sign him by July, I think it's July 22nd, the Giants get him for like $5.2 million. So he can come back if nobody signs him. Where do I rank Reggie White all time? Definitely one of the top 5 defensive players ever. Reggie was great. I loved Reggie. One of the few Eagles that I actually liked. I appreciate that, Big Drake. Grow out the beard, not going to happen, Joe. The beard itches too much. I hate that. We love a new stadium in the city. Yeah, me too. Me too, James. No doubt about that. I would love a new stadium in the city myself. No, there will not be fans in the stands week 1. No way. I don't think there's going to be fans in the stands all year. I don't think we'll have fans in the stands till next September. In my honest assessment. Why chance it? I hope I'm wrong. I want to go to that Week 15 game against Cleveland. That's the game that, the guys that went last year, and hopefully a lot more show up this year. That's a game we plan on going to. So I'm hoping that by Week 15 we can go to the game because I'd love to meet up with the Entertainment and Kid Blue and OGR and Bones and meet the Mets and Gangrene David again. It was a lot of fun. Well, your mom kind of looks like Yucko the Clown, so I guess that's okay there, Axel. They said Baker is getting off. No, I know that, Young G's. This is what I heard. I heard that Baker's getting off, and I like I said, I hope that the Giants give him a chance, and hopefully something like this scares him straight, and he comes up to be, hopefully he comes up and lives up to his talent potential. That's what we hope. Hopefully. The fans make most of the NFL's money. I hope so. Yeah, they do. Steve DiMatteo, what's going on without Baker? Louis sees the cornerback too. I think Baker's going to be here. Phil Holmes is the most talented, but he's a perfect slot corner. I think Julian Love will get the shot, Steve. That's also who I think will get the shot. I definitely think he would get the shot. Do I prefer McKinney or Peppers? I haven't seen McKinney play, but I have high hopes for McKinney. Thoughts on pumping and crowd noise? Still hearing all the profane. I don't think they can do that. I mean, it will sound weird with nobody there. I'd be all for pumping in the crowd noise, Chris. Honestly, just to hear the fans. But, Zach, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly, my good man. He says, Bad Dog, I came up with a genius workout idea. Watching Game Pass, every time a team scores a touchdown, I do 10 push-ups. That's a lot of push-ups because you watch Game Pass like it's your job, Zach. You watch it like it's your job. So that is great. Yeah, that's a lot of push-ups. That is a lot of push-ups. No doubt about that. But, yeah, so I would definitely be in for pumping the crowd noise. KP, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Starling Marte's wife passed away. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know Starling Marte was married. The AAA team is like 25 minutes from me, and this is the last year before it moves away. Oh, yeah, Sabrina. They used to have Albany Colony Yankees here back in the late 80s, early 90s, and I believe they moved to Greensboro, North Carolina, so I obviously missed them. But like the Yankee dynasty in the 90s, all those guys came through here. Your Posadas, your Pettits, your Jeters, your Bernies, Jim Leyritz came through here, Randy Velarde, all those guys. Came through here. I remember seeing Jim Tomei. I'll never forget this as long as I live. Going to a game, the Yankees were playing the Canton Akron Indians. And Jim Tomei came up. I didn't know how to say it. I'm thinking it's Jim Thome. I mean, that's, you don't know anything about these guys. I remember Jim Tomei hit 2 shots to dead center field. I mean, he launched these balls deep into the night. And I swear to God, it sounded like a cannon went off when he hit that ball. And I said to myself, like, this guy's going to be good. This guy kills the ball. I didn't know Jim Tomei would end up hitting over 600 Major League home runs, but I knew that night that guy was going to be good. I'll never forget that. The ball sounded different off of Jim Tomei's bat. Roundtable is Friday night, David. Friday night we're doing it again. Pasha night. I don't even know. Fred Willard, I didn't have a reaction. We see Talking Nonsense. We may see that. Pasha 23, I loved The Last Dance. I thought it was awesome. That was a great documentary. No Lambo Leaps, yeah. Tomei did not do roids. Tomei's a Hall of Famer. So no, he didn't do steroids. Tomei was just a big guy. Tomei was just a big. Now when he was a minor leaguer, he was a tall, lanky guy, and he filled out. No, he was just a big dude with a gorgeous swing. Jim Tomei was a very good ball player. Jim Tomei was a very underrated ball player. Saw Devers at the Paw Sox, and rehabs are cool too. It's exciting. Yeah, Sabrina. I mean, I miss the prospects, no doubt. There's just Albany had a lot of sports teams, and they just never could keep them. The Albany Patroons. Phil Jackson coached the Albany Patroons here for years. And they won championships. The Albany Firebirds, they couldn't stick around. The River Rats, they struggle. Albany Colony Yankees, Giants training camp. They just, I don't know what it is. Albany can't keep a team here. I'm excited for the season too, David. I hope that they play it all the way through. You know what I mean? I hope there's no delays or anything. Sports Out fans, yeah, it will be weird. My favorite Yankee now is Gleyber Torres. My favorite Yankee of all time is Mariano Rivera. Mo, the GOAT. Greatest closer ever. I loved Mo. The Yankees don't win all those championships without Mariano Rivera. He was phenomenal. I hope so too, David. Not just the players. I just wish nobody else would catch it. Albany's a good-sized city. A lot to do in Albany. A lot to do in downtown Albany. A lot of bars, a lot of clubs, that's why I did all my partying in the late 90s. It was Albany. Yeah, I know Albany pretty well. I used to go down there a lot. Drink my face off many nights. Nobody thought Super Bowl Eli future What do you think about Danny? I do think Danny Dimes can bring us one, young G's. We got to build a team around him, though. Eli Manning came in. He had a good team around him early in his career. And we're working on that for Daniel Jones. When Eli Manning came into the league, the Giants had a very good running game, a solid O-line, and they had decent receivers. Now, they went out and got Plaxico Burress for Eli, which certainly helped him a lot, but we also had a great defense. So, that's what it is. So Mo was dominant up until yes, he was. Is downtown Albany dangerous? There are definitely dangerous parts of downtown Albany. Yes. Downtown Albany's, it can be. You go down the wrong streets in downtown Albany, yeah, it's not good. Say the same thing for downtown Schenectady. It's down south of here, they're Albany and Schenectady, Troy, they can all be pretty dangerous if you're in the wrong spots. Which is probably why I live in Saratoga. Yes, I think that MJ would have won. I think MJ would have won 8 straight rings had he not retired, Pasha. I do. I hate to say it as much as it would be detriment to us if someone caught the virus. It could turn tables on them of teams if they start missing. Oh, absolutely, David. Absolutely. A-Rod or Jeter, I've always won A-Rod. A-Rod was my favorite player for a long time. Afghanistan says, hit that thumbs up. Antonio Pierce was a great linebacker. He was pretty good. Not great in coverage. So. Yeah, we could definitely use a taller receiver, young G's. But we'll see if like a Victor Benjamin makes the team. He's 6'4". So, he's pretty good. Listen, Chris Leon, I'm trying to get Chris to be a Yankee fan. I told him I'll turn my back. I'll act like I never knew he was a Mets fan. I said, come on, you can be a Yankee fan. Join the dark side, my friend. Join the dark side. Allen Iverson, what's going on, my man? He says, I'm skipping my online class. You got an online class, 11:45 at night? You should never skip your online class for the bad day that he did. But I appreciate you being here. Defensive scheming will be the key to our pass rushes. We have no elite rusher. McKinney's short of Bama. He can do it. Hot take. A Giants defensive back up 4+X. That I can get on board with, Steve. I agree with you. I do think that it might be Peppers. To me, I think Peppers would be the guy with 4 sacks. But I can definitely see that happening. Definitely see it happening. It's a good call, Steve. I think that could definitely happen. Definitely see it happen. You know what? I've had enough of this clown. So, there we go. Yeah, Matt said, "Oh, do you think Andujar will have a breakout?" I hope that he stays healthy. I love Andujar's stick, but we'll see. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I don't know how he's going to do in left field, Sports Hub, but I do like Andujar's bat a lot. When the Giants take the Cowboys game, how do you see the battle of the season? I'm excited to see what this offensive line can do. It means we're going to run the ball a lot. I think we're going to use play action, use the tight ends. So I'm interested to see how the Cowboys scheme works with the Giants, because I do think that the Cowboys have it correct. Cowboys led the league, we're one of the best in time possession. The Giants need to be that team. I agree with Chris. I think McKinney will be a big factor too. He did get no cap. He did get cut. That happens. I love Asante Samuel, the cornerback out of FSU. He's my favorite player in the draft. I don't know what Asante Samuel was in the draft. Isn't that ironic how that works, Benjamin Wynn? Sometimes a little reverse psychology is not a bad thing. Thank you, Sam Deb. Really appreciate that, my man. Really appreciate that. Orioles could have used Andujar and Torres and Judge and anyone. Well, the Orioles don't need any of those guys. They're Yankees. Somebody did mention that, Danny. I didn't know that. I did not know that his wife passed away. I didn't even know Starling Marte was married. I loved Starling Marte when he played for the Pirates. Then, of course, he got busted for the PEDs. I actually liked Marte when he was a minor leaguer. Reggie Jackson just hit his second home run of the game. Over under 4.5. Potential starters drafted in 2020 by 2021 season. Oh, I'm going to say, let's see. I think Thomas and McKinney start immediately. I think you're going to have Thomas. I'm going to go over because I think Thomas, Parrott, and Lemieux are all going to start. And then McKinney and, oh no, that's only 4. I'm going to say under. I'm going to say 4. What's my take on Greinke? He was great at one time, but he's falling off a little bit. The kid, what's going on? I hope we can at least compete for a season for a change. Hopefully we can turn things around. Like, I agree with you, the kid. I couldn't agree with you more. The kid. I hope you're right. I hope the Giants can turn. The problem is we have a really tough schedule. What am I watching, AI? I'm watching the 1977 World Series Game 6. It's on MLB Network. And Reggie Jackson blasted the 3 home runs. And the Yankees won their, at the time, 21st championship. Of course, they were in their 22nd the year later, 1978. Beat the Dodgers again. The Dodgers would get their revenge in 81. And then the Yankees would not win again until 96. Of course, they won 98, 99, 2000, 2009. Haven't won since. Who will have the most interceptions for us? How many? I think I said... Well, I actually think I picked... hot take, I said DeAndre Baker would have 5 picks and lead our team. I think if DeAndre Baker plays, Nicholas, I'm still going with DeAndre Baker. Because I think teams are going to throw at him. And I think that he'll have the opportunity to intercept some passes. So I'm still going to say DeAndre Baker if he's on the team. Sorry I'm late. Got to watch the rerun. You no problem, Links. Don't ever worry about that. You started sweating. Why? We need to sweat when you come on here. I don't think we need Logan Ryan, honestly. He's an older player. I don't want the Giants to sign older players. I'd rather Julian Love have the opportunity to take that spot. I hope I'm right too, Nicholas. Does Hurts play quarterback in Philly or it doesn't matter? Giants smash me either way. Hurts is not going to play quarterback unless Wentz gets hurt. Hurts shouldn't even have been drafted in the second round. Hurts is not a second-round talent. He's not. AV Sports, what's going on? Oh, Sperm Cell changed his name to Gavin. How about that? What's going on, Gavin? My man's getting his license soon. He can be swearing at the people on the road just like I do. Just like I do. You don't need to thank me, no cap, no problem. Who would win in a fight? Carson Wentz or Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg would kill Carson Wentz in a street fight. Yeah, Ryan. I don't like Logan Ryan that much. I've seen Creed Humphrey in the second round. Listen, I'm all about Creed. All about Creed from OU. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. But again, guys and girls, I appreciate you being here. So thank you so much. You ain't done so. Smash that thumbs up for me. Hit that like button. It helps out the stream. And hey, I would encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. That way you know when I go live. I go live twice a week. I'll also do a Talking Giants show on here. My man, the Entertainer, Talking Sports. This week on Friday, we will have a number of Giants fans. We'll have 6 fans on the channel. There's a Giants Roundtable. Of course, I stream Korean baseball 5:30 in the morning, 2 days a week, usually Wednesdays and Fridays. And then, of course, when there's actual sports, I stream every Giants game, I stream every Lakers game, and I stream Yankees and Dodgers games. So I hope you guys will subscribe, ring the bell, and, of course, thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it very much. Shout out to people who think he's not the next Jamarcus Russell. Well, he'll be better than Jamarcus Russell, but he's not going to be a great NFL quarterback. I didn't even know that, Matt. I didn't know he was an idiot. I just got here. Don't know if you already answered it yet, but if you do... Oh, I'm hoping that he does, Jackson. I don't know if he's going to stay, but I'm hoping that he does. I'm hoping he's innocent. I'm hoping he stays here. He's very talented, and hopefully, an incident like this... changes his outlook on a lot of things, and he straightens himself out. I don't want the Giants to give up on him. He's too talented. G. Ever, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. You don't need to thank me, Steve. I thank you for being here, sir. I want to see Brock Lesnar versus Carson Wentz. That would be That wouldn't be much of anything. Patrick, man, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I just love your channel and keep up the amazing content. I appreciate it, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Boulder FIFA. How can I be the man when you're the man? Where's Jedi? I know Jedi usually comes in a little later, Benjamin. I don't know where she is. She's busy making some more pasta, maybe. Yes, I was there in the Giants play. I actually built the Polo Grounds, Chris. Is everyone excited for the Broncos to be in the Super Bowl? Probably not. Bronco fans, maybe. Card Coach, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, she did make some good pasta. She did. It looked good anyway. Do I love Jedi? I love Jedi as much as I love any other subscriber supporter that comes on my channel. But Jedi's been with my channel a long time. Jedi was one of the first people that came in here when I started streaming. So I always remember the people that helped get me off the ground. I wish I was old enough to have a drink with you, Jedi and Dire Giants fans. I would love to join. Don't hurry it. Don't hurry aging, sports expert. You want to be 21, which is great. You're 21. Next thing you know, you're 25. Then you're 33. And then you're 40. And then you're 44. It happens really fast. Seems like just yesterday I was 21. I'm going to be 44 in 2 months. So it goes by very fast. Very fast. I have a kid that's 26. It goes by very fast. Who's the sub that's in your streams the most? I don't know. There's a bunch of... Afghanistan is always here. Almost every stream, Afghanistan is here. Jared Williams is in almost every stream. Benjamin Wynn is in almost every stream. I know I'm missing... L.A. Lou is here when he's not working. Dire Giants fan, same thing. Those guys are regulars all the time. Sports experts in here all the time now. But... KP is in here all the time. So there's a lot of guys. I mean, there's guys that show up at 5 in the morning. You know. Chris, I got to talk to Philly 500. I don't know. But we'll have to work something out. What's going on, Kyle Petrano? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Much appreciated. Yeah, I got to work with Philly again. You think Strick Shepard hangs up the cleats? Yeah, Posh. If he gets another concussion, I think he's done. I think that he's done. My Yankee infielder: Shella, Glaber, DJ LeMahieu, and Luke Voigt. Yeah, I could see that. Illy Gilly, what's good, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. We're at the fireworks with him. I appreciate you supporting the channel, Sports Expert. I mean, like I said, all you guys and girls that support the channel means the world to me. So I can never thank you enough for everything you do for me. It means the world to me. So I appreciate it very, very much. And I can never say that enough, how much I appreciate you guys and girls. Caleb Sullivan says he's here every stream. Mind-boggling used to be here. Techie's here a lot too. Mind-boggling used to come in. I'd say, what the hell is going on out there? And Mind-boggling would pop up. OSU Gundy says, let's play OU. Let's play ball. OU Riley says, let's wait and see who's right. No NCAA football. You won't be the only one that's mad about that. No cap. I agree with Gundy. Let's play some ball. Who's the best Eagles YouTube video maker? I think Brunson and Philly 500 are really good. I've obviously worked with those guys. I think Joey Shakes does a really good job on his channel. Who's my next stream guest? I honestly don't know, a sports expert. I honestly do not know. What do we should do with Baker, Coach? I want to keep Baker. If he's innocent, I don't want to get rid of Baker. I want to give him a chance. I think he's too talented, and I'm hoping something like this straightens him out. So... Yeah, right, Benjamin. Right. Gangry David, how can I be the man when you're the man? Because, Alan, people come and go. They don't all stay in the stream. I mean, a lot of times you'll see these streams get 2,700 views, but they don't have 2,700 likes. It's just because people come in, they hang out for 10, 15 minutes, and hang out for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. They hit the like, but they have to go. New people come in. That's how that happens. I think Mayfield will have a better career. I think Sam Darnold stinks. That's for Gangrene David. First time I picked OU. Same here because I'm an OU fan. No cap. I'm a Sooner fan. I am a Sooner fan. I have not seen Last Jedi tonight, Zach. I have not seen My Lady Last Jedi yet. Card Coach says, everyone smash that like button. Let's see if we get to 200 of those before it's over. Let's see if we get to 200 of those. Biggers Lawyer says, I hope he's right too, Ryan. I do too. Ali, what's going on? Did I hear about Michael? I did not hear about that. Did not hear about a Michael Thomas, Devontae Parker beef. Darnold does stink. Hasn't proven anything to me yet. You just never know. Well, he's a USC quarterback. He's bound to stink. Georgia's taking it all without Fromm. Well, they're better off without Fromm. You mean Jack? You mean Jack Fromm, as Uncle Lou would call him. Jake from State Fromm. So hang out for 24 hours when you do those streams. No, that's true. KP. Mind-boggling. There he is. Mind-boggling is in the hat. There he is. See, he's always here. Mind-boggling's always here. Always. There he is. There you go, no cap. Boomer all the way, baby. All the way. Yeah, you can make that. You can make that video. You'll be incorrect. I've already made the correct video. I made it before Daniel Jones threw a pass in the NFL. Said he'd be better than Sam Darnold. He is. Sam Darnold has one 4-touchdown game in his career. Daniel Jones had 3 of them in his rookie season. And actually had a 4. He had 4 games where he had 4 total touchdowns, including a 5-touchdown performance against the Redskins. Sam Darnold has never had 5 touchdowns in a game in his career. Daniel Jones did it his rookie season. Yep. Daniel Jones. Oh, yeah, the sex bots in the Lakers streams are pretty funny. Ed Oliver was arrested. I did hear about that, yes. And Prison Mike, that is true. I find the USC quarterback argument laughable. Honestly, like college quarterbacks and a ton of USC play under different schemes. Tell me a good USC quarterback. Matt Leinart? Did Matt Leinart work out? No. Did Mark Sanchez work out? You should know this. You're a Jets fan. No. Sam Darnold been any good the first 2 years? No. It's absolutely not laughable at all. Carson Palmer was pretty good. It's the only good USC quarterback I've ever seen. Running backs, yes. OJ, Marcus Allen, they have good running backs. Reggie Bush. Quarterbacks, not their forte. They're like Ohio State quarterbacks, Alabama quarterbacks. They don't succeed in the NFL because of the system that's run there. There you go, AI. That's why. That's it. Never take a quarterback from USC. Never take a quarterback from Ohio State. Never take a quarterback from Alabama. None of them pan out. It's the truth. You could actually say never take a quarterback from Oklahoma. They haven't really panned out either. Now, I think Kyler Murray's going to be different. But the best quarterback I ever saw at OU was Sam Bradford, and he was terrible. Now, he couldn't stay healthy, but he really wasn't good anyway. Landry Jones is nothing. Trevor Knight, I don't even think he made the NFL. And they kill it at OU because of the system. But a lot of Big 12 quarterbacks aren't any good. Now, Pat Mahomes is. But, yeah. Always take a running back from Georgia. They have good running backs. Penn State has good running backs. Who's my favorite Dodger? Probably Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger's dad played for the Yankees for a couple years, Clay Bellinger, but Cody Bellinger is probably my favorite Dodger. He never did make the NFL. Okay, I didn't think he did. I mean, he did crush Alabama in the Cotton Bowl. I think it was 2013. But, yeah, Landry Jones. None of them are good. And Baker, although I have high hopes, he had a terrible sophomore season. I think Kyler Murray is going to be the best of the bunch. I think Kyler Murray is the best quarterback I've seen at OU. Do I think Tua will pan out? I think if Tua is healthy, Cyrus, yes. I think Tua is very talented. I do. Tua is very talented, but he's got to stay healthy. Because not just this hip problem, he's always been banged up at Alabama. That was the joke. Tua's not a quarterback, he's a camper because he spent all that time in the tent. You know. Morehead State produces better QBs than OC. Yeah, Phil Simms. There you go. Tyree catch way better than the Manningham catch. Manningham catch is more about the throw than the actual catch. Real good quarterbacks arrive from worse situations. Look at DJ. Listen, a lot of quarterbacks come from smaller schools. You know, Drew Brees played at Purdue. You know, Joe Flacco played at Delaware. Tony Romo played at Eastern Illinois. You know, Carson Wentz played at North Dakota State. A lot of these guys come from smaller schools. Good quarterbacks don't always come from the big schools. All right, Nicholas, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you for hanging out, and have a great night, and, stay safe. Punkum, my man, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Always good to see my man Punkum. Honestly, as an Eagles fan, I would take Jones over Darnold. So there you go. As an Eagles fan, he's saying that. Yeah, I was never a big Flacco fan, but he did win a Super Bowl, and it's not like he was terrible. I mean, he was a starter in this league for, 12 years? Sims was the man. Brady played as a backup. That's pretty. Yeah, but he went to Michigan is a bigger school. But you're right, Gilly. I mean, he was nothing. He was the 199th pick in the draft. I hope you're right, Punkum. I'm hoping that's true too. You know. I think Sam Darnold stinks. I think he stinks. I don't think he's good. Both played New England last year. Only one saw ghosts. This is true. Neither one of them played well, though, against New England. Thoughts on the Colts? I think the Colts win the division. I think they had a great draft, Prison Mike. They got Jonathan Taylor. They got Michael Pittman. I think they did a good job. I think the Colts had a good draft. All right, hey, Benjamin, man. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. I always appreciate you being here, my man. As always, stay safe. And, hey, congratulations on kicking ass on those finals and being done with those, man. So have a great night. Enjoy your girlfriend, and we will see you next time. The funny thing is, Sam Darnold was meant to be the safe quarterback pick in the draft. Yeah. He stinks. No. He stinks. Just wait till JT Daniels comes out of USC. How many beers could I crush back in the well, I could put him away, but they also put me away. I don't know. There's nights I remember drinking I remember when Michelob Ultra came out. No, it wasn't that. It was something. It wasn't Michelob. This was late. I remember though. 18 beers in a night, 20 beers in a night probably. I didn't usually drink beer though. A lot of times it was liquor. It was Alabama Slammers. I used to drink a lot of Alabama Slammers when I was younger. Still my favorite drink of all time. I love Alabama Slammers. But that was a 90s thing. Yeah, well, that's how it goes, Gangrene David. Hey, people crap all over Daniel Jones, the same problem. So I don't make excuses. You know, Daniel Jones had a better year than Sam Darnold. Daniel Jones didn't get mono. You know, Sam Darnold shouldn't be kissing other guys and getting mono from the guy who came over from the Patriots that had the mono that he got it from. Darnold was a turnover machine. Exactly. Darnold is. I just don't like him. I don't like Darnold. I didn't like him. I didn't want the Giants to draft him. Did you see Alex Smith? He really thinks he can play again. I mean, I don't know. That was a pretty brutal injury. I hope he can, though. Do I think the Pats are tanking for Trevor Lawrence? You'll never see Bill Belichick tank. It was Demaryius Thomas. He got mono from Demaryius Thomas. That's why the Patriots sent him over there. Uh, you know, so thumbs up the stream, says Afghanistan. I wanted Josh Allen in a draft. Yeah, well, I did too. I was glad we got Saquon, though. Yeah, Smith's leg, he's lucky he still has it. Pats are a playoff team, especially with 7 play. I agree, Big J. I think the same thing. Wentz is better than Prescott. That's not even close. Wentz is better than Prescott. I didn't see that E60, but yeah, I can imagine it'd be pretty bad. Joseph, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. He says, psyched about our tight ends, and now the Clapper may use him. I am too. I think that Jason Garrett is going to use Cade Smith, and hopefully Evan Ingram can stay healthy. And those guys can be definitely, weapons on offense. Not the best blocking guys, but that's why I brought in Toilolo. So hopefully, I agree with you. We should see the tight ends be a big part in our passing game, especially with an Evan Ingram who's very talented and causes a lot of mismatches against linebackers and safeties. Hopefully he stays healthy and he can produce the way we think he can. I hope you're right, Steve. I think Peppers could have a big year too. I think our entire secondary could have a big year, honestly. Justin Fields would be good, I think, out of Ohio State. We'll see. Oh, you meant the quarterback, Josh Allen. I got you. Yeah, I like Caden Smith a lot, Joseph. He and Daniel Jones had really good rapport at the end of the year. They had a good chemistry last 4 games. So, Steelers reached for Claypool. There was a lot of reaching in the draft, BJ. There was a lot of them. I see a Bleacher Report where Spagnuolo said the Pats cheated against them in their first Super Bowl meetup. According to the Pats, had their signals of play calling. Yeah, that was a known thing. Mike, they said that a long time ago that they were recording their practices. I remember that. Look at the Longhorns. Yeah, Texas never comes out with any. And we have Colt McCoy on the team. Colt McCoy's a giant. He was good at Texas. Ellinger's not going to be a good NFL quarterback either. But Vince Young was good. He was a damn good quarterback from Texas. I was scared watching Alex. Yeah, it's rough. I think the Lawrence the Joe Theismann was pretty bad too. It's ironic that both of those guys got hurt on November 18th. They both played for the Redskins. Both a really serious leg injury. If Wentz never got injured in the Super Bowl season, how different would the Eagles be in terms of now the free agency? I don't think they'd be any different. I just think Carson Wentz would have won the MVP. Claypool's overrated. He definitely could be. Yeah, Joseph, I think that. I bought a $1,600 gym from Walmart. It wasn't delivered to my home. I called up and complained, got my money back, and a guy like 1 mile away said he had the package. So I got my stuff and got paid. Nice! That's how you do it, Punkum. There you go. I need to just get some damn dumbbells. I mean, I have a setup. I need dumbbells. A Bowflex can only do so much. I wish the Giants kept Spagnuolo. It was time for him to go. You can't keep your coordinators when you get rid of your coach. I agree, Steve. I like the secondary a lot. I think there's a lot of young talent there. I don't think there is a school that produces great quarterbacks on a consistent basis. I think they come from all over the place. So it's hard to say. Because usually I can't think of a school that produces great quarterbacks on a consistent basis either. So that's a good question. No, I can't think. I mean, I'm trying to think of Clemson quarterbacks. Recently, I mean, Deshaun Watson. We don't know what Trevor Lawrence is going to be, but yeah, Gangrene David. I've known Joey Shakes for a while. I know all the Eagle video makers. I keep my eye on all the Eagle video makers. Yeah, he did do a pretty good job. Do I think DJ Moore is an overrated or underrated? I really don't know enough about DJ Moore, honestly. He used to be Miami and Nebraska. I don't know. They also had a couple guys that, won like Heisman's or won national championships, and they weren't really good. I remember Gino Torretta never made anything of himself. He came out of Miami. And Tommy Kramer from Nebraska. Was it Tommy Kramer? Not Tommy Kramer. What was the guy? Oh God, what was the guy that won the national championship in Nebraska? What was that quarterback's name? That when Tom Osborne was the coach. All right, Prison Mike. Have a great night, my man. Stay safe, buddy. We'll see you next time, my man. Have a great night. It was Tommy Frazier. I said Tommy Kramer. Tommy Frazier. Thank you, Steve. I couldn't remember the guy's name. Tommy Frazier. Yeah, he never did much of anything either. And then of course they had Scott Frost, who became a punter in the NFL. Um, feel bad for people that root for the wrong team in college. There's only four. Yeah, I root for the Sooners, and they get murdered every time they make the playoffs. Well, I think of Nick Wright saying the Giants go 2-14 and take Lawrence #1. I think that Nick Wright was high. All right, James, have a great night. Thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate it so much. Stay safe out there. All right, Hunter, you have a great night as well. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up at like 12:30 tonight, so wrap it up an hour, a little half hour early, but I started half hour early, so. Yep, of course. I will toast you with a brilly. Okay, David. Afghanistan says, thumbs up the stream. Now, let's get to 200 likes. Let's get there. 17 away. Can we get there? We have a legit chance by the end of the season where we may have a real, actual young starting up and down this line. I know, Joseph. I'm hopeful. Why am I a Sooner fan? Adrian Peterson. That's simple. AP is the reason. Frost, yes, indeed. Most likely to break out. Carter or Zeminis. I think Zeminis is. Baddog watching your wife in the yard. Nice. Good job, feller. Good on you, feller. Keep that wife clean. Can't stand Trevor Lawrence's face. Got that. Yes, he does have the fast times at Richmond High School. You look. Zach, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Really appreciate that. He says, $5 super chat says, the best college football network intro music is the CBS banger. You know, I always liked the NBA and NBC. That was one of my favorite intro music. The 86 World Series had really good, I think that was also on, what was that on? NBC. NBC's had the best intros for me. The champ is back. I'm voting for Baker to get cut. I want them to keep Baker. Nick Wright's an idiot. He mostly regurgitates other people. Yeah, I think it happens. I was not watching that AI. I did not see that. What school did Noon go to? It was Tennessee. You fellas seen the demo for PlayStation 5? Have not. Ragu sipping, cannoli dipping, diggity dizzle dog. It has been a while since you've been here. Yes, you can. There you go. Didn't Warren Moon also... I thought... No, he didn't play in the USFL. That was Jim Kelly and Steve Young. Your B-Day is asleep. I don't blame you. If Jordan doesn't retire, does he beat the 99 Spurs? No, because the Bulls team got broken up. Now, I think he does. I think the Bulls do win it in 94-95 against the Rockets because the Knicks backcourt destroyed the Rockets. So I do. I think that the Bulls would have beat them. I have to hit the head real quick. I'll be right back. Right back. We're 12 likes away, so let's see if we can get to 200 likes. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that bell. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. I can't wait for my vacation next week. That is going to be awesome. No spider. Did the Bucks draft Bo Jackson first overall? I don't remember if it was first overall, but they definitely drafted him. And he didn't want to go there, so he ended up going to the Royals. Yes, vacation. I'm still working, Gangrene David. I don't go into work. I work from home, but I don't have to log in to the system for a week, which will be nice, and I don't have to do any work. So, yes. And I actually had 11 extra days still to use. I still have 16 days of vacation that I needed to use by the end of June, but I'm going to get to roll over 11 extra days. So next year, I'm going to have like 11 weeks of vacation, which is awesome. 11 weeks of vacation. That's a good one. Bucks baseball, then the Raiders. Yes. Thanks to Al Davis. Bo knows. Behind the golf. I mean, I've streamed the Masters. I watch the Masters in the U.S. Open because they're big. I don't golf. I mean, I have golf clubs once in a great while. Like, if I golf now, I go to the simulator, and I just smash the ball into a screen. That way I ain't got to worry about losing them all in the creek or in the woods. And there's a bar right behind you, so it's perfect. So I just go to a simulator, which is great because the weather's always perfect inside there. Get your friends on here to give them 4 likes. We'll kill 4 kids an hour. Oh, man. Thank you, New Jersey Devils. Appreciate it very much. Most overlooked Giants defender ever. Well, Seahorn, because Seahorn is a lot better than Felipe Sparks. All right, Ryan, have a great night, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Waterboy was the best football player. Yes, outside of LT, he was. Will you watch Rangers hockey if it comes back in the playoffs? Yeah, I love playoff hockey. Hot take hockey. I love playoff hockey. Like I said, I'm a casual Rangers fan, but they make the playoffs. I watch every game. I won't stream them because I can't. I tried calling the hockey game. I tried calling 2 hockey games. It's tough. Luckily, when I did the playoff hockey game, because a lot of people asked me to do it, I had Sir Cardinal with me. Sir Cardinal can call a hockey game like nobody's business. I mean, it's like second nature to him. He's really good at that. I can't do it. I struggle with that. I get wrecked, then wreck the car. Yeah, I hear that. That's the one drawback of not going to an actual golf course. No cap is no. You can't use the carts, which is great. Tuck or OC, give me Tuck. Most overrated player in the NFL right now, Dak Prescott. Yes. Because Tana lives in Long Island and I live in Saratoga. That's how we've only met once. Nope, haven't really looked into it. Stupid videos. I've done videos on the guys that I like. I like Jamar Chase, wide receiver out of LSU. Gregory Rousseau, the edge rusher out of Miami. But I haven't really done a ton of research on it. I know you, Chip Kelly, your wife sounds like a very hefty woman. Very hefty woman. Yeah, I can't do it. HTH. I can't. I mean, basketball is fast-paced. I can do that. Baseball is my favorite. I think I'm the best at baseball just because I know, like you said you've played your whole life. You're accustomed. Like, that's me with baseball. I watched baseball my whole life. I played baseball for so long. I just know every intricacy of baseball, everything about it. I just, L.A. Lou got me a shirt that says I speak fluent baseball. And that I really do. I mean, I love baseball, so I think that I do the best job on that. Brandon Landon, I'm checking it. Well, I appreciate you swinging by, New York Giants. Thank you for being here, sir. Much appreciated. I like him hefty and moist. There you go. Then you'd like Chip Kelly's wife, Punkum. You would like it. Because she sounds like that. She sounds hefty. Who do you think will be the Yankees MVP? It's Gleyber Torres. I think Glaber's awesome, man. Heard some channel names of the entertainer talking sports. Yep, know him very well. Releasing any Sam Darnold stinks merchandise? No, not yet, Gangrene David. Rolling flower to find the wet spot, ride away. There you go, punk 'em. I know the Rangers had a good draft. Rangers got a good player out of the draft, and I can't remember what the hell the guy's name is. Yeah, the Lakers teams have been a lot of fun. Hot take. I mean, I miss those. They are an extravaganza. They're a lot of fun. Those things are definitely exciting. Good night. I'll leave you with a quote. Wherever you go, there you are. This is very true, no cap. This is very true. Glaber or Cole? I like Cole. I'm sorry, Glaber. Glaber's my man. T-bone steak or filet mignon? I mean, filet mignon. I mean, come on, man. It's all about filet mignon. Yeah, I'm still on, Simon. I usually go 2.5 hours. So we're getting ready to wrap it up. Zach, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I really do appreciate it, my man. Brilly, my good man. Joseph, you ever heard of Jessie Decker? I met her in person at an Omaha concert last April. She's smoking hot. I do not know who she is. Cannot say I've ever heard of her. Capo Caco, that's right. That's who the guy. I could not remember that, Simon. Because I asked Sir Cardinal. He said that, well, he was doing the draft. And I asked him if he was good. He said, yes, he's very good. I hope so. Like I said, like with the Rangers, I follow them in the standings. I'll look at the scores. You know, if they, and again, a big problem with me, with the Rangers, for years in upstate New York, they were on MSG. They were on Madison Square Garden Network. It was always the Rangers. Now, it's the Sabres. The Sabres are on MSG, so I can't watch all the Rangers games like I used to. But, you know, when they make the playoffs, like I said, I root for them very hard, and I still think that they should have beat the Kings in the 2012 Stanley Cup Finals. They had no business. They blew a 2-goal lead in the first game. They blew a 2-goal lead twice in the second game. Of course, there was a terrible penalty called against the Rangers that allowed the Kings to score a power play goal. And the Rangers had a huge letdown in Game 3 and ended up losing the series in 5 games. But those first 2 games, we should have won them both. The series would have been much different had they won those games. Cole or DeGrom? Gotta give me DeGrom's great. Ribeye steak is the best. Ribeye cap is king. Ribeye is very good. Ribeye is very good. 2014, sorry. 2014, not 2012. If it's country music, it's horrible. Yeah, well, I don't know. So, ribeye is the best. Yeah, like I said, I like the ribeye. I like the Delmonico. They're pretty much the same thing. And then, you know, they're pretty much the same thing. And then, you know, I like the filet mignon. Never been a big prime rib guy, though. I've never been a huge prime rib guy. You know, I don't know why. Just never been a big prime rib guy. I like sirloin steak, too. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why we get the Sabres. It doesn't make any sense. I need that white sweatshirt soon, looking nice, and once school returns, I'm home with a rocket. I appreciate that, sports expert. I appreciate that very much. Do I think Darnold's better than Wentz? Hell no. Wentz is way better than Darnold. The 2014 Cup Final, it was very entertaining. It was. You know, my favorite rapper, Nas. Or not Biggie's my favorite rapper. Nas right up there. Nas and Biggie. And then, of course, I love Wu-Tang. I love a lot of rappers. AZ's another one that is right at the top of my list. Eric Sermon. Well, Judge. I'm a Yankee fan, so of course I'm going Judge. I'm making you hungry. It usually turns into food here. King Poet always seems to turn into food. Wentz is better than Darnold. Wentz is better than a lot of quarterbacks. Was Barkley still the right pick at 2? I think he was, because we weren't going to take Lamar Jackson. We're not going to take Quentin Nelson at 2. I guess they could have taken Bradley Chubb. I really don't know. I still think Barkley was the correct pick at 2. I do. To becoming a dire Rangers fan. I mean, like I said, I'm a casual Rangers fan. So, we should have gotten Tian, though. Do I have a favorite KBO player yet? Not yet. Not yet. Have we checked the Saga series? I think I started watching that. The kid that was on Showtime. I think I watched a lot of that. If that's what you're talking about. Who do I think will be better down the line? RJ or Mitch? Anybody's gonna be better than Mitch Trubisky. Oh God, Jacoby Ellsbury never even played. Jacoby Ellsbury was awful for us. Awful. Awful. Ugliest jersey in Major League Baseball. I can't think of all the jerseys off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Oh, R.J. Barrett or Mitchell Robinson. Oh, I thought you were talking about football. I think R.J. Barrett will be better. Honestly, Mitchell Robinson is very raw. I like his athleticism, but R.J. Barrett was picked 3rd in the draft. Like, R.J. Barrett is supposed to be better than Mitchell Robinson. Bryce, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. The sun is up here. There you go. It's 5:30 in the morning. Who scares you more? Well, Zeke scares you more than Boston Scott. I mean, come on. The Brewers jerseys are not very good at all. I got to find a way to get to a Rangers game. Only team that actually knows how to light up the Garden, unlike the Knicks. Well, I mean, Simon, if you go back and listen to the Garden during the 90s when the Knicks were in the playoffs, that place was electric. That place was electric in the 90s when the Knicks were in the playoffs. But listen, guys, it is 12:31. I've been going for 2.5 hours. So I am going to wrap it up tonight. Again, I just want to thank all you guys and girls so much for hanging out with me tonight, hanging out in all the live streams, watching the videos, and doing everything you guys do to support my channel. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys all stay safe. Have a great rest of your night or morning if you're over there in the UK. And have a great Tuesday. And I'll see you lunatics if you're up early in the morning on Wednesday for some KBO action. Till then, Bad Diggity Dizzle, have a great night, and I'm gone. Peace!